All right, guys, we're the Saiyan Society. You have myself, Jochik, and Justman. We're missing a member today, Jagad. Yeah. But the show must go on. So this is our weekly anime and manga discussion, episode
22.
22.
Sheesh.
Damn.
22?
Yeah.
21.
Yeah. So we're going
22.
to talk about One Piece, Black Clover, Bleach anime, Chainsaw Man anime, Chainsaw Man manga. We're going to talk about Dragonball Super.
That came back, yep.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Gachiakuta.
Yep.
We're going to talk about Hunter x Hunter. And then we're going to talk
Yep.
about JJK.
Yes,
I
sir.
think that's everything.
I think you got them all.
All right.
Start out with some One Piece 1070.
Yeah. Bro, the cover page.
Yeah, we got all the mad scientists, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
Can we assume that's all of them?
I think so. And
Okay.
and like it looks like a young judge
Yeah.
and Caesar.
Yeah.
And then there's there's a guy who he looks like extravagant. I don't know who he's supposed to be.
Extravagant.
I don't know.
That's a good word.
Yeah, he's like I feel like he's from the Don Quixote family. I don't know.
Okay.
Just like his design. I could be totally
Uh-huh.
wrong. But then there's a girl that's looking away.
Why is she looking away?
You know who I think that is?
Who?
That's Dusty.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. You know why?
Why?
One is if you look at the character design, right?
Uh-huh.
Like she's got like the stockings or whatever.
Okay.
She's got the hat and then she's looking away.
Uh-huh.
And then remember like 2 chapters ago when Kaku was trying to get up to the top of Egghead
Yeah.
and he got hit by all those lasers?
And she already knew.
And she already knew.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I think it's her.
I mean, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. And that like
Like, how old is she then?
No, exactly. She's old as fuck then. Yeah. But I mean, she could have a devil fruit,
Yeah.
right? Like there's so many possibilities, right? And she could also be like a cyborg. So like she wouldn't be aging normally if she's a
She turned
cyborg.
herself into a cyborg.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then like, because now that they have one of the mad scientists in CP0, they don't need the rest of the organization. That also like kind of plays into it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I know like when.
But they already had her, right?
Yeah.
So
Kind of. I don't know. Like she was never a relevant character up until Whole Cake, right?
Oh, okay.
Like we didn't actually see much of her since Whole Cake, and it's only been like a couple of months since Whole Cake, right?
Yeah.
So in like timeline wise, it makes sense,
Okay.
right? Yeah. I don't know. That's who I think it is.
I mean, shit, that'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't even take that in.
Yeah.
Oh, cool cover, dude.
Huh? Because they all look young as fuck.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. So, but there's like 2 more guys in there, like 2 guys in the background that we see them, but we don't know like who they are.
Yeah.
And the one guy, like I don't know, do you have it? You don't have the cover page up, right?
I can bring it up.
I feel like he looked like the one dude from Film Red.
Yo, this film is haunting you. Huh?
Yo, it literally is, bro. It's you know the guy that kind of raised Utah,
Yeah.
the like Frankenstein looking dude.
Yeah.
I was gonna say this. Okay, I was gonna say the dude in the back left, but also like the guy next to Caesar. Who the hell is that?
The guy next to Caesar.
Yeah,
This one, the big guy.
He's got like flames or like I don't know. That's
Yeah,
what I was
I don't
saying, like kind of extravagant. But yeah, bottom left, that dude could look like the younger version of, the Frankenstein dude from Film Red.
This film, you're never gonna get away from this film, bro. That whole time shit that was going on, like the dimension, that thing's gonna become reality, and you're gonna be fucking so cheesed.
No, it's not. Bro, shut up.
We're already getting hints of it. Yeah, no, I called something, I guess.
Yeah.
Somebody wrote, I called something.
Yeah, you did.
Who was telling me I was gonna be wrong? There were people on this podcast that told me, yo.
Yeah.
You're
I wasn't like blatantly like.
You don't know shit, bro. You don't know anything about One Piece, bro. Fucking dog shit, stupid motherfucker.
No, I was like, I was leaning more towards like the person who was saying that shit, but I wasn't like, oh,
the one that shall not be named.
No, yeah, the one that shall not be named. Nah, fuck it. It was Jagar.
Nah, it's because he's a Lucci fan, bro. He just wants to see that man prosper.
No, 100%.
Yo, bro, but like they've been hyping him up, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, you been in a suit, bro.
Yo, honestly, bro, the suit. It was the suit, bro. You know, like he's looking classy.
Y'all got caught up by a fucking outfit.
Yo, people have been thirsty for less.
Y'all said all knowledge. Goodbye.
Hey, goodbye. Yeah.
The suit. Hello.
Bro, he was in the 3-piece, bro.
Yeah, he got pieced up by one piece.
Yeah, no, but like Luffy fucking rocked his shit.
He hit him once, bro. Twice, actual
twice.
hit.
Like wasn't it twice though? Because he hit him with the whip, right?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But it was like that.
Like you know, yeah.
Bro,
yeah.
and my man said, "Yo, I'm about to lose consciousness. I can't do this no more."
Yeah. So I had thought, like when I was looking at the manga panels, like Luffy kind of jumps back and he uses like a tube as a slingshot.
Yeah.
Right, and he's like gum, or no, he says something else, right?
I think that was the gum.
Because I swear he was using a different term instead of gum. He was using like something to do with like his like awakening. I could be wrong, but he does like rocket, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which like we all know is Luffy's OG.
Gum. Booming white rocket.
Booming white. That's what I'm talking about. Like he added booming white to all of his attacks when he's in his awakening form. So
booming white.
Yeah.
Booming white.
So I think like moving forward, Oda's gonna use that as a distinction for like Luffy when he not like switches temporarily.
What do you mean?
Like what I mean is he's gonna like. The best way for me to explain it is like, so Luffy goes to Gear 5, right?
Yep.
And then after Gear 5, he gets drained.
Yeah.
But I think that's equates to how long he's in Gear 5, right? So the longer he spends in Gear 5, the longer he gets drained. So if he is able to like kind of switch in between his base form and Gear 5 and just do it like when he needs to attack or when he needs to do certain things, I think that's why Oda made the whole booming distinction. Or it could just be like a funny gag thing and where I'm looking way too much into it. Like Luffy's just like, yo, fuck it, booming. You know?
I'm booming, dude. Maybe it's to go with like how fast he is now.
Yeah, no, but like I was saying, it almost like the sort of the switch between, it was Super Saiyan God and Super Saiyan Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Remember in like Dragonball Super where Vegeta or Goku, I think it was Vegeta, he would switch between Super Saiyan God.
It was Goku.
But in the manga, he was...
Was it? I don't remember in the manga, but I know in Tournament of Power.
Yeah, in the Tournament of Power, Goku does that, right? Where he switches from red to blue.
Yeah.
And because red is faster, but blue has more power.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that maybe this was a way for Oda to do that with Luffy's character. And it kind of mitigates the drawbacks that we see, even though the drawback's not that detrimental.
It really wasn't that bad.
It's not.
It really wasn't that bad.
It's not that detrimental, but like, again, moving forward and how power scaling and how like, you know, speed and everything adds into and observational hockey, like it could be an issue.
I think the issue though that like Luffy will be fine.
Yeah.
Like whether or not like that happens, like
right.
he could just go straight Gear 5.
Yeah.
The issue that like the people that he's going up against right now aren't like
no
those guys.
No,
you know
I was talking about in the future though.
Yeah. I guess in the future, like if he's going up against like, you know, Blackbeard or something.
Yeah, whoever's like, because eventually he's gonna have to get out of Gear 5, right?
Yeah.
And that's when you could say he's the most vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah. Yeah. Which was like the same thing when he was going into Gear 4.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, I could maybe see something like that, but I feel like the booming was more to go with like how fast he is.
Yeah.
And then the white was like, cause like it's like a flash almost.
Right.
That's just the way I saw it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But I like that he used like the attacks he was using were his OG attacks.
Yeah.
Like, you know, whip and then like rocket. Like that's OG Luffy. Like none of his
Yo, this dude pulled goggles out of his hair.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, when I was saying when we were having the talk about Lucci versus Luffy, and I was talking about this guy being like some fucking the way that he's just like broken.
Yeah,
like
no, he is broken.
He's
100% broken.
Dude, this guy's breaking the fourth wall type shit.
He's like, I mean, he's reality warping, right?
Reality warping,
the fact
for
that
sure.
he's able to create out of nothing. Yeah.
Fucking turned his head into a fucking massive ass thing. Tried to eat Lucci.
Oh yeah, I was spitting out like pieces of like debris.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even like Lucci, when Lucci gets hit, by the whip and he like recovers, you can see the hole in the wall.
Yeah.
Is in the shape of like a cartoon character.
Yeah.
You know, the little like cutout.
Yeah.
And we've actually like, up until this point, anytime someone's been like put through a wall in One Piece, they're breaking the wall.
Yeah.
Like, it's like actually like, you know, like anime.
Yeah.
But the way Lucci got hit, it looked.
It was just that outline of his body. The wall's fine type of thing.
Like actually on some Tom and Jerry shit.
Yeah. Man. I told y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all heard it here first. I told y'all that Lucci was gonna get his ass clapped, bro. What?
But no, I thought he was gonna like when he did the rocket, because usually when he does rocket, he hits you with his head.
Yeah.
He like, you know, but he did the rocket and then he did the rocket into a punch.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that was crazy the way it just went through him. Like he got up in them guts.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yo,
that's what he was wishing to do. He saw Lucci awaken, he said, fuck yeah.
Bro, he's like, that's the type of pussy I need.
Hey, he made his. I'm stopping it there. I can't.
All good.
I can't. We're gonna get too far.
Yeah.
The Seraphims, bro.
Yeah, the Seraphims.
Yo, the Bo Hancock's a child. What the fuck's going on there?
No, that's true. But before we even get into that, bro, Vegapunk talks about how like devil fruit replication.
Yeah.
Is so he talks about Logia types and how it's actually difficult to replicate Logia types.
Yeah.
And the only one he's actually replicated is Zoan types. And then he has a way of using Paramecia devil fruits, but he hasn't replicated the devil fruit. Like what he did was blood transfusion, right? And so I remember like 2 podcasts ago, or maybe 3, I had mentioned that the Seraphims had bands on their arms.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it turns out those bands are just green blood that's giving them their Paramecia devil fruit power, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means that essentially they didn't eat a devil fruit. They took like blood samples from like the warlords, and then used them as like a way to like give them the ability, right? So like moving forward, like, because I think that what this
does a devil fruit basically just merge with like your cells?
I guess, right? The fact that your blood is able to,
yeah.
But then that's the thing, like, imagine now if it was like Fisherman Island, right?
Yeah.
And they had give Sanji like a blood transfusion.
Yeah.
So at that point, if they gave Sanji a blood transfusion from somebody who had a devil fruit, does that mean he would have had a devil fruit? Or is it because the Vegapunk specifically designed
he synthesized it in a certain way where like
it can do this? Yeah.
That's probably it.
Right? And like, but here's the thing. Do they have the same drawbacks as someone who ate a devil fruit now?
Like, can they swim?
Can they swim? Exactly.
It's a good question.
Right? Because they're technically didn't eat a devil fruit. So how does this play into the whole One Piece world, right?
That's true. That's a good point.
And like, again, because it's just blood and he can synthesize as much as he wants.
Yeah.
Bro, he can create an army of people
with the same devil fruit. Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, the pawpaw fruit is too broken to be giving multiple people. Like, that's insane.
Yeah. Jagad mentioned, since he's not here.
Yeah.
He did say that the possibility of a Logia fruit awakening, because personally he doesn't think it can, like, they'll have any.
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, he had brought that up with me too, that like Logia fruits, because he says because basically Vegapunk was like, because they're hard to create.
Yeah.
It's probably because that they're hard to create that it's even harder to obtain a Logia awakening.
Yeah.
Right? So like I guess in order of if you were to like rank devil fruits, right? It'd be like Paramecias would be or Zoans would be the easiest awakenings. depending on the Zoan fruit, like if it's like a dog fruit,
Yeah.
right? Obviously, mythicals are like that's a separate, and ancient is like a separate, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it'd be like Zoan, Paramecia, then Lokia,
Mm-hmm.
right? But again, didn't like Aokiji and I just noticed. I just realized I've been saying Akainu's name wrong. Like it's Aka Inu, not Akainu. Because it's Aka as in red and Inu meaning dog. Because he's a red dog. And I've been just saying it like dumbass. But
So the guy just had to call himself.
Yeah, no, I had to, bro. I like, yo, because sometimes I'm like editing the pod, right? And I like notice how you guys say stuff and I say stuff. And I'm like, damn. Like nobody's telling me I'm saying it wrong. But anyway, so it was Aka Inu and Aokiji. And they fought on Punk Hazard, right?
Yeah.
And they permanently changed the landscape of the island.
Yeah.
So I had thought that was because of their awakening. Because even if they fought on the island, eventually the snow, or eventually the ice, and eventually the magma would dissipate. Would it
Sure,
not?
yeah.
Right? If it was like a product of their devil fruit.
Yeah.
But like it stayed there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Or assumingly, because we've only seen.
Yeah. Once.
So that's what I thought, like a devil fruit, like a Logia type would like just permanently change the island, right? And like if you think about it like that would kind of explain why the Grand Lines Islands weather is so different, right? Because remember, I don't know if it was like an anime only, but they like pan and they show like islands in the Grand Line, right?
Yeah.
And there was one island where it was just constant lightning. Like lightning would not stop falling on this island.
Okay.
It was early on in One Piece. It was, I want to say, like before they had entered the Grand Line or the New World.
Okay.
And they were talking about how like, yo, the weather is crazy on these islands, and it was just like a quick shot of like this island with like multiple lightning just falling, right? So I'm saying like, could there be the case?
You think they're more so an environmental factor that like if they awaken, that they just change the environment of wherever they activate their awakening.
Yeah, and I think that maybe that's why islands in the Grand Line have such like fluctuating weather, because devil fruits have been along for however long, and someone could have awakened it on X island. Now the island's like this, right? Whereas before it was like relatively normal island, you know.
So would that mean like anytime they go into their awakening, they are always changing, or is it just the first time they awaken?
I would say like anytime they awaken.
Okay.
But that's but again, I think Logia awakenings are not achievable. Like it's
too hard.
It's too hard. Like you'd have to be like top tier essentially, right?
Akinu.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. The red dog. No. Cause sorry, going back to like this is like now I'm kind of deviating from the chapter.
Sure.
But it was just a discussion on Twitter of like how whether or not Kaido had his awakening, right? And
we
did talk about this.
Yeah.
And like I was talking to one of my buddies, and he was saying essentially that Kaido mentions that an awakening is when your body and your mind are in sync, right? Like that's when you achieve like a Zoan awakening, right? And so basically what people were saying was that Kaido's body was always leagues ahead of his mind, right? Like his body and his mind were not in sync, which is why he wasn't able to achieve an actual awakening. Whereas like Lucci has always been on the same page, like with his like physical and mental thing, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And that would kind of explain why Kaido didn't have an awakening, right? Because we've seen like his mental state was like all over the place, bro. And that would and like that would make perfect sense, right? As someone who's a top dog, that like he doesn't have an awakening, but it's because of his mental state was not at this on par with his physical state, right?
Yeah, but that I can see what you're saying, but like that, I feel like that's so weird for like someone like Kaido.
It is
to not have an awakening, especially considering how old he is.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Like he's been around since like Roger type
right,
shit,
but he's also like he's been like he hasn't been reading self-help books, you know? Like he's been like drinking and just doing random shit. So his like mental state could be in shambles, right? And like again, that's like like you have the will of the devil fruit, right?
But like
you have a leopard's will aligning with Lucci's will, right?
Sure.
A leopard and Lucci, that's like okay, that's understandable. But like a dragon is a fucking dragon, bro. A dragon's will is gonna align with a human's will, right? On top of that, human who's like not.
Yeah, but like in terms of like I guess combat, I feel like
Yeah.
Kaido was all like he was like he knew what he was doing.
Yeah. But I
And,
think
like,
I think
he-
this requires it's like more and more.
Even
to
even
it.
like when he was spitting, like he was talking to Luffy like the whole time. Everything he was saying like
It makes
made
sense. No,
sense.
100% it did. But I'm just talking about like his mental state in general, right? Because when we first get introduced to Kaido, he's trying to kill himself.
Oh yeah, he was.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, like he's kind of been all over the place, right?
Yeah.
Like even when he's drinking, he's like happy, he's like sad,
Yeah.
right?
But could that just go with the fact that he's just like supposed to be like
Like how
like comedic effect type of
of his
stuff?
character?
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like I get what you're saying and it makes
Yeah.
sense. So like I'm not like undercutting or
No,
like,
no.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like sorry, going back to the chapter.
Yeah. So the Seraphims, we get they show off a little bit.
Yeah.
And we learn that is it Jinbei's?
Yeah.
Yeah, he has Senior Pink's fruit.
Yeah.
And that hit you. That probably hit you. You're probably like, damn.
Yeah. Been saying. Been saying.
Yeah, you did say
Been
it.
saying.
You
No,
did say
yeah. So, yeah, he has Senior Pink's Dolphin. So that means, and in that same podcast that I said that, I also said that Doflamingo is gonna be the next Seraphim that we see.
I need it to happen.
Yeah, like that's gonna be some crazy shit.
That's when I'll be, that's my guy.
'Cause every single Seraphim we've seen, we see we saw like a child version of that character,
Yeah.
right? So, Oda had released an SBS
Mhm.
earlier this year, or whenever it was, I can't remember. But he had shown like child versions of multiple different characters, right?
Yeah.
So people had just thought that was just because they wanted to like add like more to like different characters, because there was one of Kid, there was one of Law or whatever. We've seen a child version of Doflamingo,
We have.
right? So I think it's coming.
Bro, can you imagine a Law Seraphim?
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
but it seems like, correct me if I'm wrong, like the Boa Hancock one, she
Yeah.
kind of had her personality, right?
Yeah, kind of. Like, it was more so to like when Jinbei like complimented her.
Yeah,
She had like that same sort of like embarrassed.
Yeah.
But like the Boa that we know doesn't get embarrassed unless like Luffy's saying
Oh
something.
yeah.
Right?
That's true. But
Like I
she's also
could just like a child.
Yeah.
By the way, the guys that Oda, what happened there?
What do you mean? What happened there?
No, nothing.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so and then like basically Vegapunk goes into that whole conversation about the devil fruits,
Yeah.
replicating them,
Right.
which we already just quickly talked about.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody basically they're gone now. They're running,
Yeah.
I guess, to get off island.
Well, I mean, they go to the
they go up,
upper sanctum, or
yeah.
whatever it is called, right?
and we see Luffy. His face is
Drained.
drained.
Yeah, he's drained. But it was only for 32 seconds.
Yeah, bro, these drawbacks are like, I guess
Yeah.
in anime terms, 32 seconds can be stretched out long,
Long.
right? So like
32 seconds is a long time. Right, guys? Right, ladies? No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Did he just admit something?
Yeah. No, but it's 'cause like the whole observational hockey thing, right?
Yeah.
So if they can see into the future that he's gonna have this drawback for this amount of time,
Yeah.
they can essentially like attack him when he's vulnerable.
When he's vulnerable, yeah.
Because again, like
I mean, Luffy
he does need drawbacks, bro. He's
course.
too broken
of course,
right now.
Gear 5 is ridiculous.
Yeah, and I'm just like the only.
And
thing
anybody
now-
that told me otherwise, the one that usually sits there,
Yeah.
yeah.
But the only thing is, like, I don't know how it's gonna affect the seriousness of the show moving forward. 'Cause I don't want like.
It's more so the fights, right?
The fights.
The
That's what I
fights.
mean, right? Like, because it doesn't seem like any. Because I thought, like,
Crazy contrast though.
it is.
Blackbeard versus Luffy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that could be like, I feel like that'd be funny, but then at the same time, Blackbeard just be Blackbeard,
100%.
right?
But I feel like they'd both be just laughing the entire
They
time.
would. They would. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
But like in one way, Luffy's like, you know, the comical relief. The other
Yeah.
one's just like psychotic.
No, exactly. Exactly. But what I was going to say was it kind of, because he saw Sentomaru get kind of rolled in front of him.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he was going to like
Get serious, right?
It's more serious.
Yeah.
But I really hope that in like future fights, future relevant on par fights, that
Yeah.
he gets more serious, or we see like more than just him laughing.
Laughing and just
Yeah.
doing some dumb shit.
Right.
Like
I mean, he can do dumb shit. Just show us that you're more serious about the fight. You know, because Luffy's always been doing dumb shit, right?
yeah, no, he
Yeah.
has, but like you know when he starts fighting, like
Yeah.
you know it's time.
Yeah.
Like it's time. Like he has like that. Like Goku doesn't do it so much anymore,
Yeah.
but like where like he'd fuck around, but then
Yeah.
you know when it's like time.
Like, bro, I want to see Gear 5 Luffy where I can't see his eyes. You know what I'm talking about?
Well,
Where
yeah,
the
like
classic Luffy scene where his eyes are dark.
Like shit just went like south, and like he
Exactly.
just realized that it went south, so
Yeah.
he has to serious up.
Yeah. It's usually
Yeah,
with his
yeah.
hat, the shadow,
The
and he's like,
brim,
yo,
like yeah.
Yeah, he's like, it's time.
It's time.
Yeah.
No, I know what you're talking about,
Yeah.
and I agree. We do need that moment, but
Yeah,
like there's,
yeah.
I feel like there's literally only one character in the series that can bring that out of Luffy right now, and that is Blackbeard. That's considering the past that like they technically have with each other
100%.
with Ace.
But also, I think Akainu can too.
Yeah, no, Akainu too.
Yeah.
But like, but like going off of like the whole thing, Blackbeard's gonna be. Akainu's not gonna say anything, right?
No, of course.
He killed Ace.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he might try to instigate a little bit, but like,
No, because he is, bro. He fucking instigated Ace.
oh yeah, but like
Yeah.
Ace was a dumbass.
Nah. Fuck him, bro.
But Blackbeard would be a little bit more menacing,
Oh yeah.
I feel
No,
like.
for sure.
and like with how crazy he is.
Because I mean, like we've been saying, there has to be like a death of a straw hat, and no way that doesn't just instantly make him serious, right?
Usopp, bro, I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
yo, it's time to go, buddy. Blackbeard want to kill you, dumbass. But yeah.
No, because I could just see something with Brook too. Like Brook dies, and he's like, "Yo, but I'm already dead."
Ooh.
Yeah.
Flies off in a spirit form to the whale.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess there are realistically only two characters, Akainu and Blackbeard, who can potentially bring that seriousness out.
Yeah.
But I feel like, do you think Luffy's gonna have a one-on-one, a face-to-face with Akainu?
No.
I don't think so either.
It's very like weird. Again, it makes more sense, or I would prefer if it was Sabo.
Sabo makes more sense to me as well.
Yeah, like I would love that if Sabo was the one to like.
And it would be like almost like on the behalf of Luffy as well, right? Like
100%.
like it's not just gonna be Sabo, just you know.
Like
like
Ace
he has
Ace is dealt with lost he wants, but not again.
Not
bro.
again. Yeah. But the other like I know this is like way outside of the chapter.
Yeah.
We have Blackbeard, we have obviously Akainu, and we have Imusama.
Oh yeah, we do.
I'm
Right.
so like curious on how this is gonna end up going. Like,
Right.
is it gonna be like the Revolutionary Army, main army against Imusama and whatever's going on there?
Yeah.
Is it gonna be like Akainu Sabo and like whoever's with Sabo?
Right.
And then is it gonna be Luffy and Blackbeard?
Yeah.
And then like where does Shanks fit into that? Like,
Mhm,
you know what I mean? Like, it's,
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how all these strings are gonna
Like
know,
attached.
attach.
Yeah. Okay. No, 100%.
But going back to the chapter really quickly, the Seraphims end up joining the CP0 side.
Yeah, because Sentomaru loses consciousness, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And then Kizaru, he's pulling out with a fleet.
Yeah.
He said, "Bring anybody ready."
Yeah, and he's like, "Yo, like the Straw Hats are not getting away this time, right?"
Yeah. So that means that, you know, we had like a small thought that potentially, maybe because of Sentomaru, that like he might help Luffy, but.
So so when I had read the chapter, I thought Kizaru was watching the events unfold.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like to me. But like Jagad was saying, he was on the way.
That's what it felt like to me. Like he was on the way as well.
Okay, because I thought he was like watching the events unfold, and I was like, why didn't he just go help his nephew?
Yeah, he just watched fucking Sentomaru get fucking murked by Lucci.
So what Jagad was saying is he thinks that because now he's not aware that Sentomaru was murked out.
Yeah.
So he's gonna show up, and essentially, once he realizes that CP0 was the one that like took him out, he might like not switch sides, but go against them. You know, like go against CP0.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, cause I always felt like he was in that weird position, where like, he was just doing things to do things.
right.
Like he never really had like a reason, in my opinion.
he felt like if we were to compare the OG admirals,
Sure.
it felt like Aokiji was on one end of the spectrum,
Yeah.
Kizaru was in the middle,
Yeah.
and then Akainu was on the like extreme end,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But then, like as the story has progressed, Kizaru's kind of been like Akainu's right hand man,
That's true.
right?
But like
So
he's
if
like one of the last remaining OGs.
he
right?
is, but if he was more in the center,
Yeah.
then like he wouldn't be his right hand man. You know, I don't know. That's the way I saw it. Cause like now the whole dynamic has shifted. Like now it's like you have Fujitora
Yeah. Who's
on one end.
closer? Yeah.
Then you have, I would say, Kizaru, and then you have Green Bull, who's
Yeah.
basically fucking
Akainu.
Akainu. Yeah.
I always felt like Fujitora. We know why he's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Akainu, he's just a scumbag, right?
And Green Bull too, bro.
Green Bull's scumbag,
Scumbag.
right? Kizaru, I always felt like he was just there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
we haven't really seen.
he's just like
yeah.
somebody that's gonna follow whoever's like leading.
Yeah. Like he's like so laid back. He doesn't really care what's going on.
Exactly.
In the world.
That's how I always felt about it. So
Yeah.
like I always felt like he can teeter
Yeah. But I mean, like,
because if Aokiji had won that fight and he became the head,
he
right?
probably would have followed him too.
He would have followed him easy.
Yeah.
He would have been right hand man for him, right?
Oh no, that's true. I think like why is he still a like Marine then? If he's just chilling,
It's a good life.
But he like has like he probably has money. He's got a OPS devil fruit.
Yeah.
He can legit just like retire to some island and just chill. He's got no worries, you know.
Yeah, I guess.
Like there must be some reason why he like
Yeah, we'll probably learn,
right?
like-
Because I'm gonna guess now. This is like a random, just out of nowhere thought
Sure.
that like he's actually masking his true
Self.
self.
Okay.
That like this indifferent, like doesn't really care type dude.
Yeah. But he
Is-
actually cares.
Yeah, or he bro, he could be like this dude that just loves fighting. And
Yeah.
that's why he's in the Marines, so he could just
Well,
keep fighting, right?
the thing was when Ben Beckman pulled up on him,
Yeah, he like chilled.
he was just
then.
like, whatever,
Yeah,
I don't give
yeah.
a fuck, bro.
Yeah, that's
y'all
true.
do what y'all
That's
want
true.
now.
That's true.
Shit, I'm sitting back.
Yeah.
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
Like if
No,
he
that's
if he would
true.
love to
That's
fight, he
true.
saw Ben Beckman.
Yeah.
And like just off of that reaction, we know like he's a strong guy.
No, 100%.
Then like why wouldn't you just want to fight him?
Yeah.
Just cause,
Yeah. No, that's true.
right?
That's another thing that I wanted to bring up. Like, why didn't he use his awakening if he had one? Like, 'cause in that scenario when Ben Beckman pulled up on him, if you have your awakening, like you would use it then, no?
Depends on like if you won all out or with Shanks' crew,
Yeah,
right?
Shanks' crew. Yeah. So I think what Jigad was saying, he was saying that he thinks Kizaru has already awakened his Logia type, and that's why he's so chill. 'Cause it's like he's like already like that one up. Like he's like, I know.
He is that guy.
Yeah, he's like, I'm that guy.
He doesn't
But like,
have
I
to
mean,
do
again, what does light awaken into? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Let me get back to you on that one.
Yeah, like, I don't know. So I read this theory
Yeah.
on Twitter. This guy's handle is like Mr. UFO.
Okay.
Shout out. Essentially what he said was, this is all part of Vegapunk's plan.
What, Kizaru pulling up and
Yeah.
everything?
Kizaru pulling up is all part of Vegapunk's plan, and he's been planning this because he wants to take Kizaru and use him as an infinite energy source. Because if you think about like light energy and his awakening, he would be like the perfect candidate, right?
But he did discover an infinite energy source. That's why they want him dead.
No, he didn't find it.
He
He was like it's all around us if I can tap into it. Remember he
okay,
said that?
okay.
He's like, yo, if I can tap into it, I can
Okay.
somehow replicate or whatever.
Okay.
So essentially what this guy was saying was like throughout all of Egghead, it's kind of been like hinting at like traps, right? Jinbe multiple times it's been like, yo, is this a trap? And like even when they show up to the island, like the Sea Kings or whatever like surround them, and it's kind of
Yeah.
like a trap, right?
Yeah.
So he was saying like Vegapunk is giving off this persona that he's like this nice, like friendly dude,
But he's not.
but he's not.
He's the opposite.
Yeah,
This
no,
motherfucker's a scumbag.
because he, and I think it's more so that he will do anything for science. For science, because he does say like it's because one of the lines that he said in like a previous chapter, he's like, oh, those are just little things to worry about, like in terms of like morals and stuff. Right, it was like something along those lines where he had mentioned like, oh, this is just oh, we don't fuss over those little things, something like that, almost like sweeping it under the rug. Right, so then, and this would like kind of go into, you know, his like, again, energy source thing and why he wants Kizaru there. It was just a theory I read, so I was like, it's very interesting.
But then why ask Luffy to get him off island?
Bait.
Okay.
That's bait.
So then is Straw Hats just bait?
Yeah.
He's using them as bait.
Because I mean,
okay.
Again, if you're like the smartest man, theoretically smartest man in the world with the brain fruit,
yeah,
you probably have fail safes, and there's no way you just thought of it this now, right? Like for sure, during your however many years of tenure at the government,
yeah,
you at one point you must have realized like, yo,
they're gonna probably kill me at some point,
and I need to have a fail safe, or I need to have some sort of backup plan. Not rely on like, because Luffy just came out like within the last 2 years, came out of nowhere, right? There's no way he like predicted like, yo, this guy's gonna come to power, he's gonna awaken this fruit, he's gonna be, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I think he's just using him as bait right now, or that's what the theory was saying, and it kind of does make sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that'd be fucking wild, but like, the thing is, we saw him talking to Dragon.
We did. Yeah.
And he was also stating that like, yo, I'm about to die. So
Yeah. That's true.
just going off of that, we can assume that he's
not a bad guy.
relatively okay.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
he's not just about to use Luffy as bait. He's not about to throw out all morals and just
but
I'm gonna torture the shit out of Kizaru.
That was Shaka.
But that's his consciousness, no? Like those are
like different versions of
himself.
Yeah, and like again, what I had said, like because they're different versions of him, they could grow and change, right?
So you think Shaka is the one that grew and changed, the one that reached out to Dragon. Created a connection?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he's like logic, right? I don't know, and like yeah. I didn't know where I was going with that, to be honest.
Right.
But this arc kind of mirrors the archipelago.
Okay.
Because our first introduction to Kizaru is on that, right? Like he shows up with a fleet.
Yeah.
Here he's showing up with a fleet.
Yeah.
There's the first time we see the Straw Hats encounter Pacifista.
They're, Seraphims.
Exactly. And now their first introduction to the Seraphims.
So
it's a very they're kind of mirroring each other.
But like this one, then that means that like the Straw Hats are just about to fuck shit up.
Yeah, to show like how much they've changed.
Like that means that whatever, because Kizaru said bring whoever's like free type shit. Which means that they could be pulling up with who knows how many ships. You know what I mean?
They could. You know who we haven't seen in a while?
Who?
Smoker.
That's true. He could pull up too, no?
Pull up,
Straw Hats are they're at Egghead Island?
Yeah. He's like, I'm there. Yeah.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, like, and because we haven't really seen much from him ever since.
No, that's true. We haven't.
Yeah.
We haven't.
Yeah. Also, Cross Iron Guild. That's also a thing that's happening,
Yeah, that is true.
So, like, they could be pulling up here. Pirates
there could be a lot of people pulling up right now.
Yeah, this could legit just turn into a shit show.
For real, it could.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know about pirates, but for sure, like.
Well, because if Marines have bounties on them too now, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's what I mean.
Fuck, I completely forgot.
Yeah, and.
Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace.
So, yeah, we'll see how this goes.
Yeah, for sure. We also had My Hero drop.
Yeah.
376.
Yeah, 376.
Color spread was cool.
Bro, the color spread was sick. That character design.
Yeah.
Probably better than the entire character design of the entire series.
That's crazy, guys. That's what he wrote in the notes. I didn't want to say it.
I said it. They looked so cool.
They did.
Yeah.
Better than the whole series.
Character designs have been kind of okay.
I mean, that's an opinion.
Actually, okay, like Vigilante Deku was sick.
That was sick.
That
You
was sick.
can't do.
No, 100%.
I gripped a figure of it instantly.
100%. So other than Vigilante Deku, other character designs. Okay, Dobby's actually dope too.
Dobby's a cool character design. That one's cool.
But I don't know. I really fucked with that color spread.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. Toga's is going crazy right now.
Yeah.
Fuck love. I don't give a shit about that shit anymore.
Yeah. Do you think she's about to get talk no jutsu?
By Ochako?
Yeah, and like believing in love and being like, "Oh, you're just like me. We're the same.
Yeah.
We love the same boy."
Yeah, it's been kind of building to that
Yeah.
since like the first time they had the conversation, like
100%.
at the basically near the end of the war.
Yeah.
So I can totally see that
But that's where it's
that
going.
whole conflict, cause like she's kind of been that character. Toga's been that character where she can flip flop easy,
Oh yeah.
or seemingly
Yeah.
that she could,
Yeah.
you know, if you do get your words through to her,
Yeah.
that like she could become on the hero side.
Yeah.
type of
Yeah.
thing,
Well,
right?
because of how like her connection was with Twice.
Exactly.
Right? Yeah.
Exactly. So like, it's definitely like I definitely think that it's
Yeah.
gonna be a Takano Jutsu situation.
Yeah, 100%. By the way, Twice's real name is so weird. Bubba Guara or whatever.
Boo boo.
But it's like Bubba Guara or something. I don't know. And like they always bring it up like, who the hell's this guy? Just use Twice, bro.
Yeah.
Just say Twice.
Just say
you know?
Twice, bro.
Yeah.
Toya or Dabi is just nobody can do anything in that area because
Yeah.
this man is just like his flames are going crazy.
Yeah.
And what's crazy, I know that he's basically like falling apart himself, but like
yeah.
he's keeping together, bro.
He is.
If he's doing
Yeah.
that, like he's doing that much like destructive damage
Oh, 100%.
with his flames, and like he's not just like burning away right now.
Yeah, yeah, because he should be, right?
He
like,
should
he
be.
should be like falling apart.
For sure.
Yeah.
Fucking arm should be falling off
yeah.
right now.
I mean, his quirk could evolve. He could like.
Motherfucker was talking shit. He was like, "Fuck,
Bro,
my
he's
body."
talking so much shit, bro. Yeah.
Motherfucker was talking mad shit.
Yeah, and then I guess like, and we see.
Oh, but like the one thing that he says, he showed respect to Shoto
Yeah.
when he was like, "Yo, that motherfucker was too strong."
Yeah, he did.
I was
he
like,
did. He's
respect.
yeah, respect.
I was
But the
like,
fact that he said
respect.
that about him, and he's like, "Yo, but Endeavor, I can take you."
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of, but like, you kind of think about it, like he's supposed to be somebody that's supposed to surpass Endeavor,
yeah.
because he
yeah.
has like the
Both.
ice and
Yeah.
so he can like his body temperature, like he can keep it like at a normal temperature and just go
100%.
crazy with his flames.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean,
But we see All For One just all of a sudden just charge up and fly away. Straight some Dragon Ball Z shit, bro.
gets
Right?
intercepted though.
Like, yeah, but like that aura and everything. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, he got intercepted by Hawks.
Hawks.
Yeah.
And basically Hawks was like, he tells Endeavor like, "Yo, you gotta take care of your kid, bruh."
Yeah.
so we can
Yeah.
actually do something.
Yeah.
Motherfucker, be a dad for a minute. Raise your kids better.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
I mean-
I guess he gets a little kick that he needed, and now we're finally gonna see Endeavor have the nerve to fight Toya.
Toya. I mean, he has no choice. But
yeah,
to be honest, compared to like the last 2-3 chapters,
Yeah.
this was definitely
a better.
a better
Yeah,
one.
100%.
I was
I do think Endeavor is like one of the better characters
for sure
in My Hero, especially like showing how much he's like changed
It-
and his like
character development. Yeah,
for sure.
a lot of flaws there too.
Yeah,
To like have the character like development for. We also had Gachiakuta's
yeah.
39.
39, chapter
39.
39, chapter 39.
So basically, Engine, Big Brother.
Hold on, before that, bro, Rudo really said equal rights, equal fights, bro.
Oh yeah, he did. He definitely did.
Yo,
He
was
most
fucking
definitely
popping
did.
off, bro.
He said, "What you mean she's a girl?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
She's a bad person.
Yeah.
What do you mean she's a girl? I'll beat her ass right now."
Yo.
But yeah, no. So Engine takes Rudo away.
Yeah.
He tells the other people to just patch Amo up,
Yeah. Yeah.
and like I said, he has like a pretty there's a Big Brother complex going
100%.
for sure.
100%.
He takes Rudo. He has a conversation. I mean, he doesn't even talk. He's just like, "Yo, you already realized what's
Yeah,
wrong, right?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
I didn't have to say nothing."
I genuinely thought that this whatever was like him beating her up
Yeah.
had something to do with what they were like the head of the janitors was talking about.
Yeah.
Like the darkness or whatever in his
It could,
heart.
but it could be. I think that could kind of go hand in hand.
Hand in hand, but like the way they just kind of brushed it off and said it was him reverting back to how he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like it's a pump fake for the viewer, right?
For sure.
You're
I think so.
Yeah.
Because I feel like she's seeing something else than what we're seeing.
100%.
But
100%.
in terms of like it mirroring,
Yeah.
it'll definitely like play a part.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So like you said, it's because he felt like he was reverting or something, and you're just like, yo, like, what did he say about the girls that he likes or something? And then
He like basically describes the type of girls he likes.
yeah, and then he's
Yeah.
like, yo, we should go, like, basically, like, yo, we'll both go apologize.
Yeah.
But like, I like that, bro. I like
Yeah.
Engin's little big
No,
brother.
yeah. He's
complex.
been a dope character.
He
bro.
has been.
Yeah.
He saved Rudo at the beginning.
Yeah.
Like, yo, bro, Engine, W, man.
Yeah, actually W character, bro.
W character.
Yeah.
Fucking
Anyone
that-
who pulls up with an umbrella, right?
who else? Urahara pulled up with an umbrella.
Yeah.
Who else
Yeah,
pulled up with
yeah.
an umbrella?
I can't think of anybody else.
Perfect.
But you know what? Both W characters.
W
Yeah.
characters.
Like if anybody knows in the comments, W, umbrella characters.
Yeah, throw it down there.
You could maybe say like Master Roshi. I don't know.
Did he pull up with an umbrella?
I mean, it's only in like the in between when they go for like you have the episode going on and
Yeah.
then the little transitions.
Okay.
It's just him with like a umbrella and like someone's throwing like the Dragon Balls on it. And he's just,
Okay.
like, spinning it.
Oh, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, but that's not really.
Yeah, that ain't that, bro.
Yeah.
And then we go back to inside and almost talking to the girl that's patching her up.
Yeah.
And she states that she has been seeing somebody going from heaven to like this world is what she called it.
She said. So she said her parents gave her series, right? Like her shoes.
Yeah.
They were given to her by her parents, and then she said she's been seeing or she had saw them once or twice.
I can double
Like
check.
I'm not sure, but no, you're right though. You're right that she's been seeing someone like an angel
Yeah, she calls him like an angel or
crossing
something.
the barrier between heaven and hell, right? Essentially.
Yeah. Which, I mean, that means that they're about to get their information that they need, right?
Yeah. But I find it interesting that she got her a series from her parents, right?
Yeah.
And Rudo also got his
From his adopted dad.
adopted dad,
Adopted dad.
which we don't know where he got it from, but he could have got it from Rudo's parents.
Yeah. Okay. So she says, and I got to see the angel that crosses between the heavens and this world.
Okay. So like there's somebody that does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So if she like knows of this person,
Yeah.
she knows where this person is, maybe where this person crosses.
Yeah.
Then they get the information that they need. But here's my question. Let's say that they get the information that they need.
Yeah.
Is it too early for Rudo to go back to heaven?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to get, cuz she probably be like, "Oh, I saw this person at X spot."
Yeah.
Then they're going to take like now she joined their squad
Yeah.
and they're going to go to X spot.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's going to be like a straight
Okay.
like a A to B answer and they're
Okay.
going to find out right away. Cuz
Okay.
like okay, to us, I do agree. I think it's too early. But like there could be multiple cities.
Within heaven?
Yeah, like
Mhm.
multiple floating cities.
Right.
Because you think one city accumulated that much garbage?
No way.
That's what I mean.
But that's a lifetime of garbage, no?
It is, but like if they're constantly like throwing people off, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even if it's a lifetime of garbage for one city, again, we don't know how big the city is
Yeah.
to accumulate enough garbage to cover the entire planet.
Yeah.
I think that's a
That's
lot.
a lot, yeah.
That's a lot. So there's probably multiple cities.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, so I completely glossed over your thing with the series. That's
Yeah.
assuming that if Rudo's parents were good people,
They don't have to be good people.
they'd still give him the series.
They could have just because everything we've been told has been like it's a narrative of the story, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And like Rudo, we know is not a bad person.
No, we know that, yeah.
Right. And so we talked about this before, how maybe his parents were good people.
Yeah.
But same thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, they could have left the series behind.
series
Even if they're
behind.
bad people, they still could have left it
Yeah.
behind, right?
There's definitely gonna be we already know that there's a plot, there's a story
Yeah.
with the parents. There's gonna
Yeah.
there's gonna be some story with the adopted dad.
Yeah, 100%.
Obviously we still don't know about the killer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like
Yeah.
there's still a lot to, like this. They set up a lot, so like that means that like it's good.
Yeah.
Like
Because I really hope that like they don't go back to heaven, or
so
even
soon at least.
even if they do, if it's a different. Because I want more
Okay.
world building. That's
Sure.
that's all I want.
For
right?
sure.
Because if they're like, yo, let's go to spot X, and they go to spot X, and now it's the jungle,
You know who?
or
Because we saw the Vandals before this
we did
thing
we did,
started,
we did.
and they were reacting to something. So what are the chances that they pull up
Yeah.
in the next next few chapters?
No,
or
that'd be great, because
something?
it's been a couple chapters. Like, we haven't really had like a fight.
since like the last arc.
Yeah. So and that'd be nice to see.
Yeah, and like Engine's there, so we'd get to see some fucking. I mean, they got all the beast guys there right
They
now.
do. They
Other
do.
than the leader,
No,
we don't know what the
100%.
leader can do,
Yeah. No idea.
but everybody else is there.
Yeah.
So, shit, full out battle, janitors versus vandals. Yeah, that'd be crazy.
It's time to clean up.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know what else is? It's time to clean up. Ichigo's dumbass face.
Yo.
Motherfucker look rough at the first start of the episode.
Dude, he had the bags under his eyes, bro.
Big ass bags.
Yeah.
God damn, what you been up to?
Yeah.
How long has it been since you got back to Earth, bro?
No, but remember he spent 3 days,
No, I know.
right? So he hasn't slept in 3
I
days.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, so he's basically outside of his house, his
yeah.
clinic,
Yeah, whatever it is.
and it's like both. But yeah, so his dad's there to like greet him, but Ichigo runs off.
See, like, bro, that's that. Like, bro, he just like runs away. Like, no, it can't be.
Not me.
Yeah.
And then he runs off to the girl that he worked for.
Yeah, and she calls him out on it, bro.
Yeah.
She's like, yo, you ran away like a little girl? Like, bro, what? I can't, like, whenever he comes back to his, like, human form,
Yeah.
it always surprises me how he just, like, slowly runs everywhere. You know, whereas he has, like, the flash
You can
step,
you
and
can just fucking
get anywhere he
blitz.
wants to go, but he's just like, no, this can't be. You know, and, like, this is the second
the
time.
rain's like hitting his face.
Yeah, and, like, this is the second time that he's done this. You know the other
Yeah.
time he did this? It was in an arc that shall not be named.
But at that point, he had nothing left.
I know, but he did the same thing. He's running
Yeah.
away, like, oh no. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So yeah, he goes to that girl. I forgot her name,
Mm-hmm.
and she's like, "Yo, you stupid! I'll help you
Yeah.
anytime, bro.
Yeah.
What you mean?" And then his dad pulls up.
Yeah.
His dad pulls up in his Shikai though. He was in a Soul Reaper form.
Soul Reaper form. Yeah.
This guy just pulls up, bro. Yo, it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy because Ichigo's what, like 17 or 18 now,
I think he's 18.
bro.
He would be theoretically.
His dad's fucking massive, bro.
Bro, he's huge.
Bro, he's
Yeah.
built
Yeah.
and he's tall.
Yeah.
Like Ichigo's supposed to be tall too, right?
Oh, he is. He is.
So what the fuck is he eating?
So what? Like, what the fuck is Chad then?
Exactly. Get yourself in the NBA, bro. What you doing?
Yeah. Dude.
But yeah, you gonna say something?
No. It was just like his dad pulls up, and then we kind of see. He's like, yo, we need to talk.
Like they're finally ready to have that
But
conversation.
he leaves his substitute Soul Reaper
The badge.
behind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think this was just like a writing plot to like delay Ichigo's progress,
Mm.
right? Like, 'cause he's gonna be like, "Oh, I need to go back."
But he can't go
but he
back.
can't find it. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of nice though that
Yeah.
like this is a callback from like Aizen arc when
Oh,
they were
yeah.
when they were in like that alley and like he was like Ichigo tells his dad like, yo, whenever you're ready, like you don't have to tell me now,
Yeah.
and like like now's
Now's
the time.
Yeah.
And we get into Ishin's and his mom,
Yeah,
Masaki,
yeah.
their backstory.
Mm-hmm.
And Ishin was a captain.
Yeah.
Squad 10 captain.
Yeah, Squad 10.
Squad 10 captain
And
with
his-
Rangeku as his lieutenant.
Yeah.
And Toshiro, who
Yeah.
he was pampering to become
Yeah,
the next
yeah.
captain.
Yeah.
And she's just he's just fucking free spirited, hilarious.
Yeah. He's got that like Shunsu vibe to him.
He does.
Yeah.
He also has the way Urahara was first presented as a
100%,
captain.
100%.
He kind of has that vibe as well.
Yeah.
Basically, there's shit going on where there are soul reapers that are going missing.
Yeah.
In the human realm.
Yeah.
So Ishin, he sees the report, and he says, "Alright, shit, I'm gonna go investigate by myself. Everybody stay
Behind.
Toshiro and
Yeah.
Rangeku stay away,
Yeah.
like stay back." And he goes to investigate the Hollow, who ends up being Aizen's experiment
Yeah.
or creation, which was they name drop it as White,
As white. Yeah.
and then Ishin starts fighting this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And this dude's tough.
You know, bro, like the music when they were fighting, holy shit, that's fucking banger. Yeah.
And Ishin's, bro, he getting his ass whooped, bro.
Yeah, and like
He's a captain.
the thing is, even if he's a captain, right? You gotta admit this is probably like a Vasta Lord, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right. So a Vasta Lord is like pretty up there in terms
For sure,
of
for
strength,
sure. And like
right?
this is one of Aizen's creations, which means that it's
Yeah.
probably gassed or pumped to the point where like, you know,
because like think about it, like any of the Vasta Lords they fought in like Waco Mundo,
yeah,
they were all like they were all espadas,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So and like no captain, I mean at that point probably could take other than a select few could take an espada, right? Yeah.
And then Misaki pulls up to help him, but going back a little bit, Misaki is with who?
Ryuken.
Who is
Uryu's dad.
exactly?
Yeah.
And they're supposed to get married or something. Yeah.
No, but they don't say that in the
They
episode.
do. They do.
Do they say in the episode?
Yeah.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought they didn't say that. I was like, bro.
No, they do.
No, because they say that they want to keep
The bloodline.
the bloodline, like pure or whatever, right? Yeah.
And
so you kind of see, like he likes her, she's kind of like
whatever.
right? And then
I mean, does he really like her?
I don't know. Yeah, you.
I felt like he was also forced into it too.
Yeah,
so like he's just like
Dude, he just kind of looks like Ichigo with white hair. I'll be honest.
right?
Right?
Wait.
Who's the real father? Yo.
Fuck.
But you can kind of clearly see that they're the girl who's the maid.
Yeah.
She does like Ryuken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty clear.
Yeah.
And Misaki helps Ishin.
Yeah.
And
But like before she helps him, he's about to pop off with his sword. He's like burned in Getsu.
Yo, he's what, the third or fourth
elemental
person that
user,
shows
bro.
element?
Yo, and in the manga, I never thought it was an elemental thing.
I mean, it went over my head too.
Because I thought, like Engetsu, Zangetsu, I thought they had the same similar type.
They definitely.
That's what I thought.
Just going off of like what we know, like even previously in Eisenarch.
Yeah.
They definitely do share some sort of similarities.
Yeah.
Considering that he knew about the final Getsuga.
Exactly, bro.
So there's definitely some sort of similarities there with the Zanpakuto.
Yeah.
But we don't know what it is.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
So like I thought his was like a similar type to Ichigo's.
Yeah.
Sword, but then it turned out to be an elemental type.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is kind of crazy.
Pretty cool though. Adds to his character, I feel like.
But I would love to see his Bankai.
Yeah, they definitely got to do something to.
Yeah. Show off that I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it's like it changes, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
Is it fourth? We have
Yamamoto.
We have Toshiro. We have like Ishin. We have Rukia.
Yeah.
And then we have the RIP, the Thunder dude, the vice captain or the lieutenant to Yamamoto.
Oh yeah, okay.
I forgot his name, bro.
Weak ass dude.
Yo. So I think those are the only 4 though, right? Or 5?
Yeah, I guess so. 'Cause I can't remember anybody else being
An elemental type, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I can't either.
I mean, that's cool to add to Ishin's character that he's in a, you know.
Yeah, but give him
For
like
one,
wind.
he's a captain.
Yeah.
2, they gave him the elemental.
Give him like wind or something, you know. Yeah. Okay. just in your ear. Okay. Just.
But yeah, so she helps him.
Yeah.
And she's badass, bro. She said she let that motherfucker bite her and said, "Bow!" Shot right to the head.
Bro, it was like a gap, bro.
Yeah.
The way it came out, she's like, boom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shot that motherfucker in the head.
No, but we see cause like Aizen pulls up, right?
Her mentality though. Yeah, go.
Because Aizen pulls up and he attacks Ishin from behind.
Yeah.
Which allows like this whole scenario to kind of
play out. Yeah.
Yeah.
And she, when Ishin's on the ground, she goes up to him and she has like this like what is this guy gonna think about me? 'Cause I'm a Quincy.
Yeah.
Should I tell him that I'm a Quincy?
Yeah.
'Cause like he's a Soul Reaper.
Mm-hmm.
Blah blah blah. And then she tells him that like she's like, fuck it, I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah.
Tells him that she's a Soul Reaper, and he was just like, oh, I ain't never seen one before.
Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. Like he reacted completely differently than
what
how
she was
thought.
expecting.
Yeah.
She was expecting
Yeah.
maybe more hostility.
Yeah. No, 100%.
Yeah. But Ishin's Ishin.
Yeah.
Fucking goofball.
But so this entire fight scene, I sent it to you in the Twitter chat if you want to have a look at it.
Okay.
But essentially,
oh, you're talking about the Orihime mirrors?
Just mirrors to the whole Ichigo versus Ukiura fight.
Yeah.
With Orihime.
Yeah.
Where, like I guess Vasta Lord in this scenario is Ichigo, and then Ichigo's dad is Ukiura, and then Ichigo's mom is Orihime. Like they show like it doesn't show like, it shows like paneling.
The camera angles are similar
the exact same,
with sort of like, I guess, reaction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even like the way he blows up.
Yeah.
Right? It's the same way with Ichigo and his Vasta Lord state.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I mean, shit, Aizen been plotting, eh?
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, I mean, shit. Aizen, eh?
We see Aizen kind of like at his research lab with Tosin, and
Tosin was more pissed off. He was like, "Yeah, bro, what the fuck, man?"
Yeah. But he says like what he did was he like evolved. Like as he was gonna explode, he kind of entered the Quincy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's gonna play out next episode.
Yeah. So we'll see.
And I think is it next episode that we're getting the hour special?
Yeah.
Or so technically just 2 episodes dropping.
Yeah, it's 2 episodes dropping, but hour long. So because are they gonna be a little bit longer episodes? Because the average anime episode is 20 minutes.
I think.
Are they just gonna say like 40 minutes?
I think it's 40 minutes is considered an hour. Because they did that with Dragon Ball Super when they did their hour-long episode.
Oh.
When he first went Omen.
Yeah.
And it was just a 46-minute episode.
Oh, okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay. Still, I'm down.
Fuck it, dude. Why would we? Why not?
Yeah, why not?
Then we had Black Clover 346.
Yeah.
Some flashbacks.
So before we get into it, I just wanted to say that he really fucked with the art style.
Oh, finally?
Yeah, finally. And he liked the fight choreography.
Oh.
Yeah.
High praise from Jigad.
Yeah. Fucking guy.
You're never gonna get that ever again, guys.
Yeah.
So take it in now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So there's a flashback with how Ryu was already prepared.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause he saw that these paladins were coming, and
it's crazy, bro. Like Ryu, he always has prep time.
For sure.
Yeah.
Never not have prep time.
Yeah. Like throw him into fight, bro. He's already got prep time.
Yeah. So he basically gets all the citizens out to safety.
Yeah.
He tells the 7 Ryuzen that they'll fight up against the paladins / the dragon.
Yeah.
And he believes in them.
Mm-hmm. Believe it. No, I'm just
kidding. Damn. Hello. So yeah, basically we get to see like all these Ryuzens kind of pop off.
Mm-hmm.
We get to see, I guess, transformations for each of them.
Yeah, which was really dope. Like we see the one who was like timid and shy.
Yeah.
That turned out to be like just a savage.
Psycho. Yeah.
Bro, she turns into like this snow bunny
Yeah.
type of transformation.
Yeah.
Really dope. Never seen that before.
Yeah.
Like all the transformations in Black Clover are pretty dope.
Yeah.
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 And then we see the Earth Ryuzen. He turns into like a giant like golem type thing. And then we see I don't know, she's like has a mask, or he or she, I don't know, very ambiguous. Has a mask, like a yokai mask, or like some sort of, it looks like a oni mask. And then they're using wind. Right?
Okay.
So we were right how each one of them is going to specialize in a different element.
Yep.
And then
they blitz that dragon.
They blitz the dragon, bro. And then we also see, what's her name? The brown skin one.
Yeah.
She's using lightning.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah. So each one of them, like the ones that all of those 4 that were showcased, all 4 of them like reference other mythologies or some sort of mythology. So like with the first one who used the snow with like the bunny and stuff.
Okay.
That's like has to do with like Japanese mythology, where you would like hunt snow, like hairs and like something to do with their blood.
Okay.
So I think that kind of plays into her character of like bloodlust, how she's kind of like that.
Okay.
And then the Earth one, his was like a reference to Buddha.
Uh-huh.
And then the wind one, their reference was to like Hinduism, like the Rakasha wind or whatever they used.
Okay.
And then same with the lightning one, that was also a reference to like Indra, like Indra's arrows, like the lightning.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. And then also had to do with demons as well, from like, Japanese mythology.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing that I will say though, I know that there potentially or probably very likely that Tabata is going through health issues. He's been taking multiple hiatuses.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true.
And then obviously there are scheduled breaks. We know about the scheduled breaks,
Yeah,
but then he'll take a hiatus for
that is true.
1 week.
That is true.
We had 2-week break. We had a chapter. 2-week break. A chapter. I'm gonna be real. This chapter didn't hit for me.
Yeah, like it, because of the 2-week breaks that you expected something more.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Okay.
But again, I know that he's going through health issues.
Yeah,
So
but I know
I'm not gonna like knock him for
No.
like the chapter that he dropped, because if he is going through some shit, like personally, I'd just say, take a break.
Yeah. No. 100%.
Come back within like
Yeah.
however amount of time that you think is necessary for you to like be healthy again.
100%.
Because it's like personally, it's better that like you might as well just put out like quality than,
Yeah, just
putting
get something out.
Yeah.
No, 100%. I like the transformations,
Yeah,
and I like how it kind of showed more of like Ryu's character.
Like the chapter felt short.
Yeah.
It was like what, 13? Like I can check how many pages right now, but like there it wasn't that long.
Yeah, but I mean, if you can, like, even the My Hero chapter was short as well, right? It's
Yeah,
also
but
around.
like
It's also around Christmas time,
that's true.
so you can.
But
Again,
he was coming out of hiatus and then a break.
That's true.
But in terms of like what do you call it? What were you gonna say? There was something you said or that I was gonna reply to. Fuck.
Oh, I said like My Hero was also like 9 pages.
Was it?
Yeah, or like somewhere short. And it's Christmas time.
Okay, so this one it was like 16.
16. Okay, so that's like average.
It's pretty good, but like
Yeah.
I don't know, it just felt short for some reason.
Mm.
But whatever.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like there could have been a little bit more done there.
We also got a reveal of like the 3 like, because like Ryu's
was
thinking,
it
bro.
the one guy there, fucking scale dude?
No, we talked about this how he wasn't.
But like he was there. No, I
No,
have to go
it
check
was just the
art.
It was like again, it was like the shots that we had seen before were shots of them like from far away.
Yeah, so we just assumed.
So we just assumed it was him, but it's not him. So he's still a factor. Like he's still somebody who's gonna show up later on.
Yeah.
But like with the fact that like Ryu was able to like break down all of their like magical abilities.
Yeah.
Tell everyone what their plan was, and his main reason, like, yeah, he wanted to get his citizens to safety.
Yeah.
But he was like, bro, if you guys die, you're gonna join them.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, the fact that he's like he knows all this is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. It's my guy.
Yeah, but like I'm just seeing death flags now
For who?
for him.
Really?
Yeah, cuz
Rest
that
in peace.
it's because of how strong that ability is,
Yeah.
right? I'm sure it'll give them an edge,
Yeah.
but like at a certain point, Lucia's gonna have to like be like, no, I need to take this guy out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But he's currently busy.
No, yeah, he is busy.
Like, motherfucker can't stand up,
Yeah, yeah.
from what we know.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I expect a little bit more, but that's
Mhm.
probably just on me then.
they destroyed multiple heads of the dragon, or was it just one?
I think it was
It
multiple.
was multiple heads, right?
Yeah, I think they took on like a head each type of thing.
Yeah. Which kind of crazy, like how it took this holy being to defeat this dragon.
That's what I was thinking,
Not even
bro.
defeat it, they sealed it. Whereas these guys easily just like bullets.
Yeah, so does that go to that beast magic guy?
Yeah.
Like, does that go to show that like he wasn't strong enough to actually bring the dragon back to like, you know, like original state or original powers?
I think that was full power, no?
Do we know? We don't know.
No, we don't know, right? I guess we'll never know. It's but it just kind of changed. Like, it kind of shows how the world's changed and the scalability.
That's true.
And what Tabitha's been doing is he'll introduce. He does this a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll introduce a group of members that are beast. For example, he introduces the magical knights.
Yep.
You're like, yo, these guys are monsters. Then he introduces the captains. You're like, holy shit, these guys are monsters.
Yep.
Then he introduces the Diamond Kingdom guys.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, these guys are fucking insane. Then he introduces the elves. And you're like, yo, these guys are even more insane. Bro, and then he shows like the Heart Kingdom's four guardians.
Yep.
And you're like, yo, these guys are crazy. Then you see the queen, you know, and then again the Dark Triad. You're like, beast. And so he constantly introduced like new groups or like new groups that tend to outshine previous groups.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
like the Ryuzen is like the most recent iteration of that. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We also had Dragon Ball Super.
Bro.
Make its return after what? 2 months? 3 months? 2 months? I got a head nod. Whatever I said like 3 numbers there. One of them's correct.
3 months. I think it was 3 months.
But so we come back to Dragon Ball Super.
Yeah.
And we're in a time skip.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, time skip, I guess.
It has to be.
Yeah. We actually though, we see a color spread of what Black Frieza looks like.
Yep.
Yeah.
That probably made you really happy.
Yeah. What?
Oh, 'cause like last time I stated that wasn't like I'm like freezed it out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks kind of cool, but again, it doesn't look as menacing as I thought it was gonna look. Like he generally just looked like just the same, like
with like black paneling.
exactly. Like he could literally just be like, is that Frieza? Is that Frost? Is that Chiller? I don't know. Like that, it could just be any one of them. You know, just change the color scheme.
Is that cooler?
Is that Lord Chill? You know, like is that King Cold? Like,
Hey, fuck. I don't know. I don't. I'm done with Frieza. I really hope that like
yeah.
they kill him. They just kill him. Like, please.
So yeah, we got a time skip, and it's showing that. See, and this is what's crazy, bro. This is what's crazy. It's showing like Goten and Trunks that we haven't seen in a while
Yeah.
as like teens.
Yeah. They're in high school.
Yeah, and we see them wearing like X1, X2 Saiyaman suits, right? Which I thought was like a reference to Gamma 1, Gamma 2.
Uh-huh.
But like the timeline of this is prior
Before
superhero.
Yeah.
Right. So then in the movie they should have been like, "Oh, that's kind of cool." Like they should have made some sort of comment as to, "Oh, these guys are like superhero," or like, "Hey, Goten, we should design our costumes
like them or
like
something."
them,"
Yeah.
or you know, something along those lines, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because like as I was reading the chapter, I was like thinking, because you don't. It doesn't get revealed till like the end of the chapter that this is pre superhero, right? Like it's as the chapter progresses and you see at the end you see Dr. Hedo, and you're like, oh shit, like this is then.
Oh yeah, true,
right?
yeah.
But as it was progressing, because I remember the reason why Hedo got captured in the first place,
Yeah.
was because he had used zombies to like rob things.
Yeah.
And then we saw zombies were like robbing.
They're messing with Capsule Corp tech.
Right. So I had already thought like, okay, maybe this is his doing. And then we do kind of see that like it was mostly just a slice of life time.
Yeah, there's some slice of life. You get to see what Goten and Trunks have been up to. There's how their school life is.
So the school that they go to, it's called Blue.
I honestly don't remember.
Okay, so only reason I remember is because obviously huge Gohan fan. What?
Nothing.
Gohan went to Orange Star High.
Okay.
Right? So I thought they would have gone
Same.
to like same high school or something, but it's like a different high school.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not that that's an issue. I was just like, oh, it would have been cool if that's what they did, and then like Goten was like, what?
No,
like Goten was like, because like if Goten was compared to Gohan, like, oh, yo, he was so
he's
smart.
Just like Gohan.
No.
Or no, he's stupid.
That's what I mean. Like,
why can't he be like his brother?
Exactly. You know.
Damn. Why you shitting on Goten like that, bro?
Huh? Because no one's here to defend him.
I am. It's my boy Goten, bro. What you mean? Yeah. So Goten's not like. He's not like Goku stupid. At least he doesn't present himself like that.
Like
way.
that, yeah, that's true.
Like, I guess time skip wise, he's definitely more like independent.
Yeah,
because like Trunks was having his like own thing with like
which is so weird. Like she's older than Bulma. She's older than Bulma, bro.
Yo, my guy's trying to clap some cheeks,
bro. Bro. She should be put in jail. That's a case and a half.
Hey, we already seen them together though.
Yeah,
Future Trunks
in a different timeline,
I guess. But
you know,
even this Trunks is building up to be out like that Trunks though. Like
his
hair color fucking changed too.
Kind of.
They changed his hair color in the fucking movie. I swear it was purple in the fucking TV anime.
Yeah.
And then in the movie they made it blue.
Did they? Oh, I didn't even catch that.
Yeah.
Bro. I didn't even catch that.
Yeah, I swear.
I didn't catch that. I'd have to rewatch the movie, to be honest.
I mean, that's gonna happen for you anyways.
Oh yeah. Anyways, I just need an excuse.
I got you.
Yeah. No, but I thought it was kind of cool how he, like transforms into Super Saiyan in the dark. That was dope. Yeah, that was a really, really dope thing that they added.
Motherfucker's a pussy though.
100%, bro.
He's so
like
scared.
That's Vegeta's son.
Yeah.
Like you're Vegeta's son.
Hasn't Vegeta put you through enough hell?
Yeah. Like no ghost is scarier than fucking Vegeta, bro.
Yeah. That's your fucking dad, bro.
Yeah. And even Goten's like, yo, are you a dumbass, bro? Our parents came down as fucking ghosts. And he's like, nah, bro.
Yeah. Like, bro, they literally came down as ghosts. What are you talking about? He's like, nah, bro, that's different.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
Their costumes, though, they're kind of like, they kind of looked like Saiyan armor. Just the chest piece a little bit was like the old, like, you know, like the tank top Saiyan armor. And then like Goten's had the cape and Trunks had the scarf. So the scarf kind of reminded me of GT, like GT Trunks with the scarf. Yeah, and then the cape just kind of reminded me of King Vegeta.
Yeah, I mean it's a superhero outfit, so cape.
No, I know. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, there's people.
Grey Saiyaman's way cooler, by the way.
Yeah, okay, dude.
Big Gohan fan.
So basically, there's these somehow some Capsule Corp tech is going crazy. They find out that it's this like zombie that's going around that's like controlling them and fucking them up, and they follow the zombie back to some facility,
like an
some
abandoned
hideout,
something.
Classmates are there because they heard it was haunted or something.
Yeah.
Trunks, he's a pussy, so he's scared. Goten's just like, fuck it, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically they go in. Trunks, he beats the shit out of everything there.
Everything there, yeah.
Whether it was his own technology
Yeah.
or if, it was the zombies, they just get their ass kicked. And then we have, what's his name?
Dr. Hedo.
He pulls up.
Yeah.
Yo, what the fuck happened, bro?
But yo, this is like a kind of a like thing of note was that someone steals his disc that says Dr. Giro on it.
Okay.
Right in his safe.
Okay.
And I think it's Trunks that takes it, no?
Trunks just fucking thief?
Yeah. I think I could be wrong, but how is this going to play into
The movie.
movie.
And yeah.
Yeah. Cuz I feel like now they're trying to go beyond, like somebody else took the research notes and they're working on their own android and it's gonna be some crazy shit, you know?
Sure. It's not Trunks.
Yeah.
Unless Trunks is secretly building an android army, which would be fucking weird.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's somebody else doing some other shit, so.
Yeah. Chainsaw Man episode. Should we do episode or chapter? Which one
We'll do the chapter first.
Chapter 114.
Yeah.
So like we said last chapter, Denji's convinced that it's the Eternity Devil.
Yeah, 100%.
Asa thinks she's smarter 'cause she's a part of the Devil Hunters Club.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, yo,
You
face
even-
palming.
Yeah.
'Cause like Denji was like an actual devil hunter.
Yeah.
Like for one, he was in like like he was just like doing it like for the gang, and then he was doing it for like Makima and stuff.
Oh yeah, 100%. He's in the special division.
Yeah, he was in the special division. So it's like, what the fuck you talking about, Asa? You stupid or something?
But, it's like so funny that like the was it the head or whatever, the president of the
the
club,
the real Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. Every single time he's about to like explain why he is Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
Or like what he's about to like be like, yo, I'm that guy. He just kind of gets cut off by Denji or whatever. So we never actually see that like conflict happen. Yeah.
And then who else pulls up?
Yoshida.
My boy.
Your boy.
My boy pulls up. Suddenly, by the way.
Yeah.
Suddenly, he was just out there looking at fish or something.
Yeah, I mean, he was there.
No, because Denji's there.
Yeah.
He just
But I mean, he has octopus.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a contract or if it's if like he's like a hybrid himself, but he has a contract with Octopus Devil, I guess.
Octopus Devil, yeah. So maybe he fucks with fish.
You think he's just at an aquarium? You think he's just at an aquarium? Like,
yeah.
I fuck with you, Octopus.
Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Dap me up.
Yeah. Ollie hands.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's definitely there 'cause he has to watch over Denji. And, you know. I'm still like 90% sure he knows Asa is has something to do with like the War Devil.
No, 100%.
'Cause he appeared very suddenly.
Oh yeah, he did.
Particularly after she gained like the War Devil.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Agreement or whatever. And like before that, like Denji was already at the school.
Yeah.
So why didn't he pull up earlier?
That's true.
He pulls up when the War Devil is at the school.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he knows something's going on.
No, for sure.
Like he's not just there to make sure Denji
is okay.
Is like, not revealing that he's a Chainsaw Man.
Yeah.
'Cause like if we consider the asset that like Yoshida is, that's like a pretty major asset to just put in the field to just make sure one person doesn't say who he is.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
That's true.
'Cause like we know how tough he is.
No, for sure.
Right?
For sure.
So to me, it's just like he I personally think that he knows more than like he's revealing.
Oh yeah.
And
'cause I mean, is he like? There's a whole other organization aspect of it too, right?
Yes, he's in a different organization than the Devil Hunters.
Yeah,
that we seen in part 1.
That's true.
Basically, they find a room to chill in, and Denji's a fucking thief.
Yeah,
he's a fucking thief.
Yeah.
He saw motherfucker robbed them. He said, "Run that shit."
100%.
And Asa catches him, and she's like, "What the fuck you doing?"
Yeah.
I said, "Bro, there's nobody here to stop me." What you mean? What am I doing?
Yeah.
They just left it around. It was a accident. Slipped in my pocket.
So they kind of have a little tiff.
Go to hell.
Yeah.
No, you go to hell.
Yeah.
No, you go to hell.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
And she has a moment where like she tries to help out, has a cell phone,
Yeah.
had signal for a small moment,
Yeah.
and she tries to find the signal again.
Yeah.
And somehow drops the phone.
Well, she fell, right?
Well, I
Like,
mean, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on.
Come on.
Yeah.
Do better. Come on. You better be sitting down and crying. What do you mean? How you fucking drop that phone?
No, but like the guy, bro. That
And it's your mom's phone.
Yeah, no, but that present dude's a fucking dick, bro.
He's fucking hilarious.
Bro, he's like, bro, you were useful, now you're not useful anymore. Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Yo, turn him into a weapon. Honestly. You fuck that guy.
So at the end of the chapter, we saw her like outside of the room
Yeah, like,
and like all sad and shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
You think Denji's gonna be the one to pull up?
To make her feel better?
Yeah. 'Cause that happened immediately after they had that like go to hell moment.
Yeah. I could see that.
Denji has a heart type moment,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
but like he's so stupid that he's gonna just fumble it.
Yeah, he's gonna say some dumb shit. Yeah, yeah. And by him fumbling it is gonna make her like him.
Word.
Like him, you know?
Word.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they're gonna. Yep.
I don't know. We'll see.
His ripcord about to come out.
Yeah. Chainsaws coming out of everywhere, bro.
Oh my god. What? That's so painful. What you just put in my head sounds so painful, bro. What the fuck? Alright, moving on.
To the episode.
Chainsaw Man episode 11.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, Aki makes a contract with the Future Devil.
Yep. And he's like very like extravagant.
Yo, yeah, I was low-key not expecting the voice actor
To
sort
be
of
like that kind of fruity.
yeah,
Is that the right word?
funky.
Funky, that's the right word. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean he just says he basically like there's no like he doesn't have to give anything up.
Yeah,
He's just like,
yeah,
yo, let me
yeah.
live in your right eye.
Yeah, cause he's like, yo, your death is gonna be fucking awesome.
Well, that's a mistranslation
I know it is.
on
I know it is.
okay.
Yeah. Cause I feel like they did that on purpose.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
To like make it more ambiguous.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I think they did that on purpose because
But they changed it after, I think. They might have changed it after on Crunchyroll. I'm not sure though.
did they?
They might have.
Dude, cause I watched the episode on Thursday.
Okay,
And
was it the
still
same?
said
Okay,
that.
then
So, I thought they did that because like that can be interpreted in so many ways.
yeah.
Like, fucking awesome, as in like he's gonna do some crazy shit, like he's gonna defeat the gun devil, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
then he's gonna die, and
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's fucking awesome. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that can be interpreted in a lot of ways.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but I mean like the way the episode ends, it looks like he's dying there.
Yeah.
You know, like he's just getting choked out.
Yeah, I mean they finally go and they're making their move on the people that
Yeah.
attacked them, the Snake Girl and
Yeah.
Katana Man.
Yeah.
And Mahima at the same time that these guys are preparing, she
Yeah.
goes to like
Like the mafia
the
boss.
mafia,
Yeah.
the yakuza,
Yakuza. Yeah, the Yakuza.
and she asks for names from
and like
families and stuff.
So I don't know if you
Fro-
saw,
Huh?
bro. Twitter was going crazy over the
Because
reference.
it's a casting couch type.
Yeah,
situation,
it's
bro.
the casting couch reference, bro. Like Makima sitting in the center, and the guy standing behind her.
Yeah, no, that same joke happened when the chapter dropped, like
Yeah.
first time,
Yeah,
manga.
Yeah.
So it was like a known thing.
Fujimoto, bro. Crazy.
So
But like this is what I was saying, like, bro,
she's psycho.
dude.
She had eyes of family
Family
members,
members, yeah,
lovers,
yeah.
significant others, etc., etc.
Mhm.
Just in a bag,
Yeah.
bow, puts it down.
Yeah. No, bro, like if you're like the Yakuza, right? And you know there's such thing as like devils in the world,
Yeah,
and you meet a devil hunter,
yeah.
you really think somebody who fucking kills devils is someone you can fuck with?
Yeah,
Like that makes zero sense, bro. Unless you
Yeah.
yourself have like a contract of some sort,
yeah.
you should not be like stepping up to people like, oh,
That's
yo,
true.
you know?
But like in the other case, the other yakuza or mob or whatever that we see,
Yeah.
they were actually using Denji as a devil hunter,
Yeah.
And
they
then
were,
when you
they
think
were.
about it in the way that their gang evolved, they have
Yeah.
Katana Man and then the Snake Girl.
That's true. That's true.
So
Yeah.
you know, it just depends on, I guess, the family.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
But yeah, so she basically gets the names, and Aki is like walking through the hall. Well, they split up, so like
Yeah.
so the zombie devil is still a thing,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
right? They basically leave the fiends to take care of, which we did get introduced to multiple.
Multiple fiends.
We got introduced to the shark.
Yeah,
We got
shark.
introduced to the violence.
Yep.
We got introduced to Angel
and Spider.
and Spider.
Yeah.
And so basically they split up, as in Aki, Denji, Power. They split up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Aki is walking through the hall. Somebody pulls a gun on him, and he just starts noticing that these guys are just like falling.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers just passing away.
Yeah. Yeah. They're all just collapsing.
And then
Yeah.
we switch back to Makima. She's just walking out of the cabin or
Yeah.
whatever.
Like,
Just
yo, my job's done. Just.
yeah, she did her part.
Yeah.
And Aki then runs into the Snake Girl,
Yeah.
and and then the Snake Girl pulls out the Ghost Devil,
Yeah.
and Aki's not fighting up against the Ghost Devil, which is Himeno's, like the devil that she had a contract with.
Yeah. And he's doing pretty well because of like the future devil. How
Yeah, because he can see he has future sight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it's his like physical capabilities that are lagging behind,
Lacking,
right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, I mean, like you said, it looked like Aki was about to die.
Mm-hmm.
In terms of animation was good. OST, they let one OST that I've been like hearing throughout like consistently this season 1
Yeah.
that they haven't let play out
Yeah.
like long enough.
Yeah, yeah.
They finally let it play out, and I was like, fuck yeah.
Which one?
I think it was when we have like Katana Man, the Snake Girl, they're in the room, they're talking.
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's
yeah.
a OST that's playing in the background.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And it played consistently through to whatever sequence that was going on. It
Yeah.
played consistently through for like maybe a minute,
Okay.
maybe less than a minute.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was more time than it usually has been playing. And I was like,
nice.
okay, I finally got to hear this like
Nice.
OST properly.
Nice, nice.
And it
Oh, that's
still
solid.
hits. Yeah, I mean, in terms of like Chainsaw Man stuff.
Just directing fire.
Yeah.
Like there was a shot of like Aki coming out of the elevator.
Yeah.
So good. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of the things that Chainsaw Man's just been like proper with is just
Yeah.
like they're taking a more cinematic route.
Yeah, 100%.
There's no eye catchers in Chainsaw Man, eh?
What do you mean eye catchers?
Eye catchers are the in between, like before they go to commercial break.
Yeah, there's none.
There isn't.
No, there's none.
Yeah, so they're definitely going on more TV
Yeah.
cinematic
No,
sort of
100%, 100%.
route with it.
Do other?
Yeah, One Piece has eye catchers.
they do.
Jujutsu Kaisen had eye
Yeah. That's true. Mob Psycho has it too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah.
399, right?
Yep. 399.
I just read the Bible or something, bro.
Bro, why was this so text heavy?
It was a lot of
There's
text.
a lot of reading.
And like, don't get me wrong, like, we're this far into Hunter x Hunter, right?
Yeah,
Like this
yeah,
is we're nearly 400 chapters in. We've read
Mhm.
these chapters
Oh.
where like it's just text.
No, yeah, 100%.
So like us complaining that like it's just text, like, hold on,
Yeah.
don't go at us like that,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. Put your torches and pitchforks away.
Yeah,
like
put
it's
'em
okay.
away.
Yeah.
We're let us complain just a little bit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
It's Christmas, bro. I'm trying
Yeah.
to turn the brain off a little bit. No, I'm playing. Yeah, I mean, it felt like a lot more
Setup.
setup.
Yeah, and the thing is, we know like milestone chapter is coming out next.
Yeah,
chapter
400. And then after 400, they're going on
a break.
a small
yeah.
well, we don't know how long,
Yeah, yeah.
but a hiatus.
Mhm.
So there's that we have to consider.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a lot. Jagad wanted to say that he feels like it's seeming like that we're about to be in a change of pace.
Yeah. Okay.
The whole chapter was setting up multiple angles and actually starting the war.
Yeah, yeah, like different perspectives. Like it's initiating everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Especially with like melody.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Where like the different princes are like kind of.
Yeah. My guy confessed his love to Melody.
Yeah, bro. What? What? And it's kind of crazy though, like, cause Melody can like see people or hear people's heartbeats.
Yep.
And so she can tell whether someone's lying or not. And this guy's heartbeat's just been consistent the entire time. So he right now is like an X factor. Like, we don't even know.
Like, he actually just fell in love with Melody or something.
No, we don't even know if he's good or he's bad.
Oh yeah, no, because like
Like,
you know, you
yeah.
can train your heartbeat. Right?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Like whether you want it to like go fast or you want it to go slow.
He
like
can
that
have an
type of
ability too, right?
That's true.
Yeah.
So you want to go say nothing as I was drinking my water?
Sorry, I didn't notice. Dude, I didn't notice you drinking water. I was like, I thought you were gonna say something. That I looked over and you're just drinking water. Like,
I was trying to get my hydration up. My guy said, "Yo, we're just gonna sit here in silence."
Yep. Yo, we're like in 32 seconds, bro.
I give you a moment.
No. Yeah. So we see that the princess, prince or princess,
Which one?
the one that we thought was dead but is not dead now.
Oh, okay, yeah, the princess.
Princess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we see.
Well, they're
that-
all considered princes, even though whether they're female or male.
Okay. So we'll just go with prince.
Sure.
The prince who we thought was dead. Her name's Kako,
Some shit.
right? I think
Some shit.
some shit like that. I don't know. So we see that she like faked her death,
Yeah.
and she's trying to like play like a different angle with things.
Okay.
And her friend got fucked up, bro. Like, she, like, her is her friend, right?
Melody noticed that like something was up, right?
Bro, like, she's like, yo, her complexion's different.
Yeah.
She's got like curses all around her.
Yeah.
And because she was like kind of telling like her friend, I can't remember her name, was telling Kako like, oh, yo, like my ability is better. Like, I can do this now. I can do this. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's talking about her ability.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Melody had noticed that like she's close to death.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do we think it's like a similar to Gon type situation, where Gon had given up his lifespan?
You think she gave up her lifespan?
Something like that, or because again, we haven't really delved into like cursed like Nen abilities.
Curse energy?
Yeah, cursed energy. Yeah, cursed techniques. No, cursed Nen abilities as much, right?
Yeah.
Like, we haven't really seen how far they go or how they play out. So she could have got like cursed by somebody. Some like Nen ability could have like done some shit to her, but we don't actually know, right?
Yeah, we don't.
Just for clarification though, the prince, who's like, I don't know their name. They're like short and like long hair.
Okay.
And you see like their bodyguards, and they're all like introducing themselves.
Yeah.
Their bodyguards are all Nen beasts?
No.
Okay. I thought like in the chapter it said that they're actually all Nen beasts, like their bodyguards who are all like introducing themselves. But I think I'm just tripping out.
I don't remember that.
Okay. Yeah, one of his bodyguards is from Pluto, or like not from planet.
Yeah, that's what I thought I saw, but yeah, I don't know what the fuck just happened there.
I think that's just
I think it was just like
a quirkiness, like a
Yeah.
person just trying to be quirky, like, yo, I'm an alien. Not actually, because I don't think Togashi's going that way. Like, we're getting like space.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We ain't even make it to the Dark Continent. yet.
Yeah, bro,
How we
that's
making
too
it to
much.
space?
That's too much, bro. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was a good chapter. A lot
Yeah.
of setup, a lot of text.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm excited to see what chapter 400 is going to be.
Oh yeah, no, with that.
And anything coming afterwards.
Mhm.
Hopefully, like Jug said, that it'll be like the change of pace.
Yeah,
I'm hoping that's
hopefully.
true.
No, I agree too.
Because I am ready for more chaos. I'm ready for more
Yeah,
like,
like just
shit
hit the
going.
fan.
Yeah, because like
I agree.
we're in this it's a silent war, but like
Mhm.
you know
It doesn't need to be silent.
it doesn't need to be anymore. Yeah.
I agree with that.
We had Jujutsu Kaisen 208.
Damn.
Kind of like controversial, maybe not controversial. Some
Yeah.
people felt some type of way. Some other people felt a different type of way.
Yeah.
Chapter, it's just getting a little bit into it. We start off with Chozo was like a little bit in his feelings. There's like a little bit of a flashback.
Yeah.
Yuki,
Bro, I fuck with this character even more.
I know, bro.
Dude, he's such a dope character now.
He's a kind soul.
Yeah, he is, bro. And it was just circumstances.
Circumstances and like essentially just the position that he was in. He ended up picking the wrong.
Yeah.
If he would have just went the human side,
he
could have been
like as he said, right? Like he wanted to save his brothers.
His brothers.
And he thought that if he aligned with, like, you know, the curses.
And in doing so, he left Yuji alone.
Yeah, but like, if you think about it, right? Had he aligned with the humans, he would have been fine. His 2 other brothers. One of them would have been fine because he had a human form.
He could have just covered up.
The other one would not have been fine.
Yeah, he would.
He would have been like, targeted. Yeah. And like, you know, in so many different ways that like it wouldn't have worked out for him. And he probably couldn't take the isolation the way that Yuji took it. Right? So
in a weird way,
it's actually better that how it transpired.
They added a little bit more to Yuji's character with like how depressed the motherfucker is.
Yeah.
How like he was saying that like Chozo is having a trouble living in the world of curses. Yeah. And like Yuji is now in the world of humans, struggling to live as a human.
Yeah, that's true.
And like it just adds more to the fact that like right now this man is not mentally stable.
No, yeah. Like facts.
But like even though like we see him, he's he has the the comical aspects to him, but you know on
like
the inside
he's teetering, bro.
He's definitely teetering.
And like Sukuna could just take advantage of that at any point.
Exactly.
Yeah.
This chapter was loaded. We had Yuki get basically before Chozo gets kicked out, she basically put a curse on Chozo. Die as a curse, live as a human.
Oh yeah, she says that.
She put a curse on him.
Yeah. Did she say that? I thought she said that. I thought she just like is it actually a curse? I thought that's just something she was just saying.
It's her like final words. Yeah. It's a curse. Same way how Nanami's words to Yuji was considered a curse. Same way how his grandpa's words were considered a curse. Okay, damn. Those are what we consider the curse. Yeah. Before the sorcerer's death. Yeah. She gets split in half.
And not in the right way.
Crazy.
Yeah. No, yeah, bro. She got holy shit, bro.
Kenjaku just said, yo, bow.
Yeah, that's fucked, man.
Karate chop right now. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, then she, in my opinion, just showed the greatest attack feat in JJK.
100% she did. 100% she did.
She, with her mass.
Yeah. And half her body.
And half her body. Yeah. Ended up creating a fucking black hole.
And it's kind of weird, though. So she created it inside Tengen's barrier.
Right? That's the only reason the world did not get fucked up.
Yeah. Because I was like, bro, that just GG's.
The whole world. She would have fucked the world, right?
Yeah, no, 100%.
But
100%.
Because of Tengen's barrier, it doesn't happen. Yeah. Basically,
Tengen's a fucking monster. His barrier is that.
His barrier, number one barrier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that was a kamikaze attack.
Or we assume it is.
Sure.
Yeah.
And
because you never know, bro.
Yeah. And then we learned that Kenjaku this whole time has actually been just using a reverse of Yuji's mom's technique, which is what he calls the anti-gravity system or mechanism. And then in that moment where she does her black hole, whether it was a maximum technique, not really sure. Which I guess it could be considered because a maximum technique is just using your technique at full like output, right?
Yeah.
He
that was only half output though.
Basically, Kenjaku just he used his body to release a domain to activate the CT or some shit like that. Yeah. Which was pretty cool.
I'm gonna say this though.
I know. This is where it gets, where it gets sticky. Which was pretty cool, but he also does state that this was untested, but he had to try because, of course.
This felt like an ass pull to me, bro.
I'm gonna ask you, how is it an ass pull?
That's what it felt like to me, bro. The fact that like, this entire time he was using gravity, but it was only like the only reason he was using gravity was because he was using the reverse of anti-gravity,
Yeah.
and normally it's just gravity.
Yeah.
That kind of seemed like, bro, like it was just meant for the situation. Like it literally, I genuinely felt like that was like an ass pull. Like
But is it an ass pull, or is because an ass pull is something different? That's if he pulled out another technique out of nowhere.
But it did seem
That
like,
would have been an ass
because
pull.
he like so the entire like, so why would he, like, because anti-gravity means he could fly.
Yeah, but this also adds to the story of like our main character.
Of like Yuji?
Yeah.
No, I know it adds to Yuji, but then it also adds to like, that means it doesn't matter what body he's in, because he can just use any.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We were talking about this earlier.
So
like,
he can use any curse technique that,
which
like,
he didn't show his own curse technique. then.
that means he has his own too,
Yeah.
and also like he has Kamo Noritoshi's curse techniques too.
Yeah.
So he just has like a whole caveat of just like curse techniques that he can just use now.
Yeah.
And that just that put him on another scale
Yeah.
in terms of like power and stuff. But I don't know, I like the whole like gravity thing.
I feel
would have
like-
preferred.
I feel like this scaled him closer to Gojo and Sukuna than what I initially thought. 'Cause
Okay.
the way I scaled it,
Yeah.
Gojo, Sukuna, they're top.
Yeah, they are top. Yeah.
Kenjaku was just there. He couldn't really figure out where he fit in.
Right.
And then obviously Yuki, Geto, Yuta, they're also kind of floating in there in
And
that
like
space too,
yeah,
right?
like Yuji potentially somewhere.
Well, currently he's like way below, right?
but like, you know, 'cause main character.
Of course.
Yeah.
This now puts him in the same tier, whether he's as strong or obviously we know he's not as strong since he had to seal Gojo.
Right. Right.
But he's at least within that tier.
yeah, no.
Initially, I
yeah.
didn't think he was in that tier because of how convoluted and like how planned out
Everything had to
for
be
centuries,
exactly,
right?
Exactly. Yeah, yeah. Because of how he planned everything, you thought he wasn't as strong.
Exactly.
But now you just know he's a fucking monster and he's a fucking genius.
Ah.
Man's literally just Aizen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The curse technique thing though, or how he's like collecting them, it kind of reminded me how Yuta can just use curse techniques.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then it also kind of reminded me how Chloro, he has like his
Curse
book of
and you
the
know what's
multiple
crazy?
Nens.
Like they reference
abilities.
that Yuta is like a descendant of like some clan that's
Yeah.
able to copy techniques, right?
Uh-huh.
So would it be crazy if Kenjaku
Was that guy?
was that guy?
I am that guy.
Yeah. Like he was like the original dude. And
But we found out that his original name is Kenjaku, while the other guy's name was something else.
what's his full name, bro?
I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like the other guy's name, it was like his clan name they used, right?
Okay.
We don't know if Kenjaku's like his.
But it was based off of a real person. For Yuta.
For Yuta.
Yeah.
You know, they only name dropped the clan name. I swear. No,
No, I think they said the full name.
they said the full name.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it was like a real person or some shit like that.
Yeah, but like they could be from the same clan,
They could, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, the whole. Yeah, because like for me, JJK's never felt like, up until this chapter, I've never felt anything that they did was like out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole like the anti-gravity thing felt like that for
Mhm.
me, you know.
But
Like, because you would know because you reread it multiple times.
sure.
Do they ever reference somebody else being able to reverse,
Gojo.
like not reverse curse technique, but reverse a technique to work
Gojo.
another way?
Gojo.
They do.
His blue's his original technique.
Yeah.
He reverses it to make it red.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But like, that's like a destruction technique. Like it, like just.
Well, I mean, it's his technique, like
Yeah.
the way he uses it,
Yeah.
technique wise, is blue. When
Right,
he does a
but-
reversal, it's red.
But what is it like? What does blue do? That's what
So
I'm asking.
blue
Yeah.
is like it brings everything in,
Okay.
and red is it.
Pushes everything
everything out.
away. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
And then he like
So it's
uses,
not
use them
inter-
both at the same time to create purple, which is like
Yes.
destruction.
So like the thing
Okay.
is like
Okay.
this thing of like reversal
Reversing is
is not new.
new.
It's being
Okay.
shown
Okay.
way earlier.
Okay.
Literally.
See, no, so I didn't I didn't remember that. That's why I asked you, because
Sure.
I wasn't. That I guess adds to it and makes it feel less like out of nowhere then.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just kind of like the whole gravity thing. I thought he would use his own gravity to counteract the gravity of like a black hole or something, you know?
Well, I mean, he uses his body as like a domain to release the CT,
Yeah.
which because of that he was able to survive.
Yeah, but
But, like,
how?
I guess 'cause of the way the gravity is affected. I don't know. I'm not a scientist, but like
Yeah,
there's
yeah,
there's
yeah.
obviously something there. Like
No, because what I think it is like because his CT is gravity.
yeah, well, his mom's.
Yeah, his
Yuji's
mom's
mom's.
Yuji's mom's CT is gravity. Any aspect of gravity.
He can manipulate.
No, hold on, because hers was anti-gravity actually, right?
Hers is anti-gravity.
And he reversed it
yeah.
to make it gravity, right?
Yeah.
So then if he just like unreversed it, he would have anti-gravity, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe her technique is like a Gojo level automatic technique where if X amount of gravity is applied, her shit will automatically just give X amount of anti-gravity.
'Cause
Yeah.
let's see. I'm gonna do a quick
Google search.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, a temporary failure or concentration, memory or judgment. So temporary failure or concentration, memory or judgment. I use my body as a domain to raise the techniques. Temporary. So he used the what? I just broke my own head.
That doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense.
I use my body as a domain to raise the techniques. So he basically used his body to raise the limitations of the technique.
Yeah. That's what I like. Her original technique wasn't as strong.
It's strong, but because of his body, he can
yeah.
He uses his body as a domain.
Yeah.
To raise those limitations.
Yeah.
So he does state that it was a gamble, so he could have just died.
So I like, here's the thing, right? Is it because because he uses his body as a domain? That's obviously a smaller domain.
Yeah.
Right. A general domain is like, for example, like this room. That would be like the size of a general domain.
Sure.
Right. The smaller the domain, the stronger the output.
I guess.
So then because he kept it like
within himself,
within his body, he was able to like
increase the limitations.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's what my understanding of it.
Okay. I mean, we're not scientists.
No, that's true. That's true.
But yeah, so he also notes that Tengen looks a lot like someone.
Is that okay? So me and Jigal are having this conversation, right? I thought Kenjaku was saying that. I thought Tengen was saying that Kenjaku looked like Sukuna.
No.
But like now you're saying it's
Kenjaku noting that
because if you look at it, like
Sukuna.
the way the conversation is flowing, it doesn't make sense.
It does. I felt like it made sense.
Like you just open up the chapter again.
Sure.
Yeah. Like, 'cause then he laughs.
Let's see. He says, Tengen, what's so funny? What's with the face? Is that what you wished to look like?
And
almost as if.
But the person who's laughing is Kenjaku. So that's where the confusion is, right?
Yeah, so Kenjaku's laughing.
Yeah.
Tengen goes, what's so funny?
Yeah.
Kenjaku says, what's with the face?
Yeah, yeah.
It's almost as if you want to look like.
Oh, okay.
Show the panel of Sukuna, and then he goes, like he cuts him off, like, and says, "You wanted to ask, you asked me what I'm doing."
Yeah, yeah. Okay,
right, or Tengen says that.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, what's so special about Sukuna that like Tengen wants to look like him?
I now like.
Or is that just an evolution of the body?
I think it's just an evolution of the body. It's where like again, I think Sukuna was able to achieve this like human cursed
hybrid
form.
Yep.
And that's what Kenjaku's been chasing after.
Yuji is technically considered that.
Exactly. So
Chozo guys are all like
also considered that. Yeah, that's what I mean. So like Sukuna is like the perfected form.
Sure.
And Sukuna was able to achieve that himself.
Yeah. Whereas
like it would take like years of mastery or whatever to do that. And like Exhibit A would be him, Exhibit B would be Tengen, right? Because Tengen, like, look how many years it took for him to become like that.
Sure.
Right? But I think Kenjaku is trying to do the same thing, but through a faster way.
Okay.
Right? Like, and like Yuji and Chozo would be, like, because Chozo guys are failed experiments, right? And we're assuming that
Yuji's technically considered a failed one.
But we don't,
it's seeming like that's gonna be a failure on Kenjaku, that he
Yeah,
didn't notice that
a
Yuji was
miscalculation.
a miscalculation,
Yeah.
that like Yuji was actually
Yeah.
maybe dormant, just not perfected just yet.
Yeah.
But so Kenjaku goes to Tengen's real body, which was like in like a root or some shit.
It was like in a tree.
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
And he calls him like a friend,
Old friend. Yeah.
an old friend.
Yeah.
So they have,
Well, we know this though, right? We know.
but not to like that they were friends.
Yeah, we know they're from the same era.
but we don't know
yeah.
that they were like friends.
That's true. That's true.
What type of relationship
Yeah,
they
yeah.
had, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So-
like they know each other. Yeah.
And shit, they're friends. That means, and that also that means that not means we already know that Tengen knew the real reason for the calling game.
Yeah.
Which Kenjaku mentions earlier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that was that. It was a loaded chapter. It
No,
was
it
a lot
was.
going on. I had a few questions.
Yeah.
Are you okay with Yuki's death?
Okay, so I felt like Yuki was this character that we were gonna see her like more in the series. Like we barely saw her, and then we got like a
Okay.
little bit of a flashback showing like the whole star plasma
Yeah.
potential vessel thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then she like popped off and kind of just died, right? So
Yeah.
I kind of wanted her to like meet Maki and
Okay.
like I like badass female characters meeting badass female
Yeah,
characters.
yeah, okay.
You know, so I kind of have hope that she's not dead.
They're-
Honestly,
yeah, I mean, they're maybe they could spin it in some way.
because what happens when you get sucked into a black hole?
There's something else to consider. Time moves very different
Oh,
when
yeah.
you're near a black hole.
100%.
So how much time did Kenjaku just waste there? 'Cause he was right next to her, like the black hole.
Yeah. He should have. Well, theoretically, he shouldn't even have been able to move
Well, I mean,
because of the density of a black hole. The
then
closer you get, the slower time moves, right?
yeah,
So it would have been because how
Exactly.
close he was to her, he would have been not like time would have been stopped for him.
that's what I'm saying. So like, how much time has technically passed from when she activated the black hole and the black
Yeah.
hole like disappeared,
Yeah. That's true.
right?
That's true.
Do you feel like
Because we didn't get her domain, bro. We got kicked
No.
out of her domain, bro.
so? Like she to me she kind of died a sorcerer's death.
Yeah.
She cursed somebody before they died.
Yeah.
She died with unfinished business.
Yeah.
For one, we have the Maki thing. Two,
Mhm.
we have the perspective, like her opposite perspective to
Right.
Kenjaku.
Yeah. We didn't even need. Yeah.
Right. The star plasma vessel thing
Mhm.
was to give reason on why she hates Tengen so much.
Yeah.
Or there's like that hatred for like the whole Jujutsu society, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
I was okay with the death.
Mhm.
Whether or not she popped off as much as I would have liked her
Yeah.
to, that's a different story.
Yeah. So.
I would have liked to see this fight be a little bit more intense.
Yeah. 100%.
I would have liked to see her actually use her domain
Yeah.
and actually, pop off. 'Cause, I mean, she did pop off,
Yeah. Yeah.
we can't say that she didn't. But
Do you think he used this as like a segue to like now?
let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
Is it better to kill her now or have her around and keep her story dragging on?
But like, I didn't think.
Because you know how sometimes you have characters where you end up keeping them around because they're fan favorites,
Yeah.
and then you don't know what the
No,
fuck to do with them
that's,
anymore.
That's true. That's true. But those characters are generally characters that you spent a lot of time with.
But this is a character that people loved instantly.
Instantly, but you've only spent like such a little amount of
Sure.
time with her. You know
But
what
think
I mean?
about the reaction that's coming out of this chapter is 'cause she died.
No,
Not even like
yeah.
the aspects that we're talking about, like how she died. or,
Yeah.
she
But
should have
like the
popped
fact,
off.
but the
But
fact
just
that
the fact that she died, people are having an intense reaction.
Oh
for
yeah,
it,
no, for sure.
right?
Mm-hmm.
The other thing that I would say is why it's okay for her to die, especially here.
Yeah.
Like again, I already said that I don't like the fact that she didn't get to pop off enough.
Yeah.
But why it's okay for her to die here? They had opposing viewpoints.
They did.
In a story, you can't have two people with opposing viewpoints consistently flow and have their story be told.
No, of course, but
When they meet-
yeah.
What's gonna happen?
No,
one of
yeah,
them, one of them,
has
one
to
of their
die.
stories
but
has
it's
to end.
generally one is the main character like in a typical shonen aspect.
Sure.
One is the main character and one is the antagonist.
Sure.
They have two different opposing.
Sure,
viewpoints,
sure.
right?
But this
Yeah.
is but in this case it's Yuki and Kenjaku.
Yeah, but does
And
yeah,
to me makes complete sense.
to,
They
like,
both
kill
have
her?
two different
Yeah,
viewpoints.
that's true.
Why
That's
the
true.
two? How the fuck were people expecting this to end?
No, I for sure thought like one of them was gonna die.
Yeah.
But it was
It
just
couldn't have been Kenjaku.
you know no.
Who the fuck was sitting there with
No,
Kenjaku? was
yeah,
gonna
but
die?
I definitely thought like she was gonna pop off more.
Oh, for sure,
essentially,
for
you
sure,
know?
like-
yeah,
Um
because I really wanted to see a domain,
yeah, but like,
and I wanted her to at least hurt Kenjaku in some way, bro.
but we don't know how
We
that
don't,
black
but
hole
from how he was, like I guess carrying himself.
he won, right? Like
He was like
I am that guy.
unscathed, bro.
I am that
He's like,
guy.
yo, she didn't do shit to me.
yeah.
And this is a special grade against a special grade.
Yeah,
know,
but the
like-
special, but they do say that Sukuna actually talks about it. The special grade is such a gray area
Oh, 100%.
because when you consider him, he's considered a special grade.
yeah,
But then if you put, like realistically speaking, if you had put Sukuna, like full power Sukuna,
yeah,
in front of, like Kenjaku,
yeah,
I'm assuming Sukuna would win. If
Oh,
you put
yeah, that's
Sukuna in
true.
front of Yuta,
yeah.
I'm assuming Sukuna's gonna win.
too.
Put Sukuna in front of Yuki, I'm assuming Sukuna's
Sukuna's
gonna win.
Yeah,
Put
that's
Sukuna
true.
in front of Ghetto, I'm
Yeah.
assuming Sukuna's gonna win.
Yeah.
Right? It's such a gray area.
It
like,
is. It is.
for
Yeah.
again.
No, because if you look, like you look at
Principal Yaga got
no, that's what I mean. That's what I was
labeled
gonna
as
say.
a
That's what I
special.
was gonna say. If you look at like the upper limit Gojo and the lower limit Yaga,
Yeah,
huge disparity.
exactly.
Yeah.
So, just because she was labeled a special grade,
yeah.
like it doesn't carry that much weight.
Yeah.
Like
but
obviously it does because it's such a limited amount of
exa-
people.
Yeah.
Like particularly
Yeah,
sorcerers.
Yeah.
But again,
But she was a heavily anticipated character as well.
that's true.
Yeah.
That's
like,
true.
Someone has like, and this is what I was gonna ask you. Now that she's dead, do you think this is a way to segue like Toto back into the story?
Potentially.
Yeah. Like
think-
have him.
I think we're segueing into the final arc. I think-
Yeah.
I think JJK won't have a small arc anymore.
Yeah.
I think Calling Game will segue immediately into its final arc,
Yeah.
and I think it's gonna happen pretty soon.
Pretty soon. Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if he starts the new year off
Mm-hmm.
with the new arc,
With a new arc. Yeah.
and that because
yeah.
he won't that'd be the final arc.
No, for sure.
So,
for sure.
and considering Kenjaku just got Tengen's body, that was like essentially the last piece.
Yeah.
But
so
my other thing that I wanted to say though, for the people that were like, I guess people weren't really saying much,
yeah.
but it's more so my expectations on like what do you guys think would like happen?
Mm-hmm.
Yuki lives this.
Yeah.
They go into the final arc. It's Kenjaku as an antagonist, as the
Yeah.
villain. You have Sukuna still as a whatever he's gonna end up being.
Right.
He'll probably be evil, fight somebody.
Mm-hmm.
I'm assuming that the kids are gonna take care of Kenjaku,
Yeah.
and Sukuna will be taken care of by like Gojo or something, right?
Right.
If you bring Yuki into this,
Yeah.
where's she gonna fit in?
Yeah. That's true.
Right? Like
Yeah.
the
But
cast
yeah.
is just getting way too big
Yeah.
for us to continue to have these characters and just have them in the side, especially special grade characters.
Yeah.
You're not gonna sideline those characters.
No, that's true.
Right?
But you can't like. Right now, the way it looks as though like Yuji guys
yeah.
have more, I guess, stronger cursed technique users on their side
Yeah.
than Kenjaku.
Yeah.
So,
But Kenjaku has Tengen.
yeah, exactly.
So that and like he's been working with governments. He has
Oh,
the
yeah,
whole
no,
like society.
that's what I mean. So we're gonna see him like we're gonna see some. I would assume we'd see like some cursed users come out the woodwork, right?
Oh, for sure.
him, like see more, I guess, newer characters.
The other thing that I wrote here, her presence can still be like in the story in some way or another.
Yeah,
Like whether she had an effect on Kenjaku with her black hole,
her tool could
something, right?
Yeah.
Because Toji's been he's been written into the story
still
forever.
He has,
right?
He has.
He's had an effect on the story even after his story was done.
Yeah. No.
So it's
that's
not
true.
like you can't write it in a way where like you can't write it in a way where like she is like like she's just gone now, right?
Yeah.
You can still have her some way somehow affect this story,
Mm-hmm.
right? The other thing that I wrote was I felt like this death, how when she appeared, it shows, to me, it showed how lazy she was.
Yeah,
She only showed up when Chica hit the fan.
that's true.
She could have showed up a little bit earlier.
Yeah,
She could have showed up before Gojo got sealed.
No, that's true.
She could have worked with Gojo.
Yeah, if they were together.
She never
she
reached
never
out
did.
to him,
That's
at least
true.
from what we know,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, that kind of showed that like a flaw in her character,
character,
that
yeah.
she wasn't active until it was too
It
late,
was too late. Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
To me, the other thing, calling games, it's all been W's
Yeah.
for the main cast.
Yeah.
All W's. Nobody's really lost.
That's true. This is the first L.
This is the first L.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So that also softens the blow for what happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, like, of course, it sucks that her character's quote unquote done.
Yeah.
It sucks that we didn't get to see her domain, but that's not the first time we've been cucked out of a domain.
No, that's true. That's
so
true. But like the other times we got cooked out, you were like, okay, maybe I can see it at a different time. Now it's
Sure.
like you're no longer ever gonna see
sure,
it,
sure,
right?
yeah.
Now
True,
it's
true.
just gonna be fan speculation of like what it could have been.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I'm personally okay with the way that this chapter went.
Mm-hmm. Like the black hole feed in itself was fucking.
It
Crazy.
was crazy.
Yeah.
Like it showed why she was a special grade, and
Yeah.
the higher ups hated her.
Yeah.
Right.
But again, like the fact that Kenjaku was able to like escape it, that's like kind of weird for me.
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause again, it's a fucking black hole, bro.
yeah, but gravity, black hole, how do they affect each other?
Yeah, and like how are you like again, like it's a black hole, right? Not even light escapes a black hole.
Yeah.
So how fast are you moving
Let's see.
to escape a black hole? 'Cause it's called the speed of escape, right? So that's why black holes are black, is because light can't escape a black hole. So the speed to escape a black hole would be faster than theoretically the speed of light, right? So like how is he able? I don't know.
No, keep going, keep spitting.
No, all I'm saying is like how is he able to like get out of that, right? Like I guess you can make the argument like he had anti-gravity, so gravity was not affecting him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cause that's yeah. I mean, that's pretty much it, right?
Yeah, I don't know. But then so then the whole time limit thing you were saying just goes out the window too.
Sorry, say that
The
again.
time limit thing?
That could be true, right?
Yeah.
I was just assuming
Yeah.
off of like I don't know shit about black holes, bro. I'm
Yeah.
real.
Yeah. I
I'm-
mean, all we know is like the closer you get to like a high gravity area, time does slow down. That's all we do know because of like time dilation.
Yeah, I mean, 'cause like essentially, like a black hole though is like what, like it's gravity and like mass, right? Like
Okay, we don't even know where things go once they enter a black hole.
no, but
That's
like
another thing. Though.
but like
But yeah.
the creation of a black hole can start from gravity, right?
Yeah.
So if he has anti-gravity,
Yeah.
then right, like
Yeah.
doesn't this innately mean that he can just survive?
But that means his anti-gravity needs to be stronger than the gravity of the.
And that's where he was talking about how he increased the limits.
Yeah. But that's like insane.
Yeah,
You
but
know? Yeah.
this is also the main antagonist of
I know.
JJK,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
and Yuki was a side character.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And like, shit, like even though like I'm sad that she didn't pop off enough, she did pop off. She showed like endurance feats greater than Maki at some points.
I know already, bro. She's split in half. Nobody's done that.
Exactly.
Nobody's done that. Not even Yamamoto.
She got-
from Bleach.
she- Like, 'cause she tanked Kenjaku's domain,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
She got back up,
Mm-hmm.
started fighting,
Mm-hmm.
healed herself, continued to fight,
Yeah.
got a hole blasted through her fucking stomach.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually, she got blasted in the face and was relatively okay.
But so, do you think like, had she chose not to, 'cause she saved Chozo, right? Or Tengen saved Chozo?
Tengen, I think Tengen knew of Yuki's
idea to save Chozo.
black hole, but
Okay.
the black hole thing too,
Yeah.
and he knew that like he had to get Chozo out of there so she
Yeah.
could actually activate her black
Activate it
hole.
without like collateral.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I 'cause I definitely saw death flags from Chozo,
Yeah.
and now it's
He's
like,
been dodging them.
been dodging.
He's
him,
been
bro.
Respects, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even I feel like almost every special grade though has shown some sense of death flags,
Yeah, they have.
but again,
Yeah.
Yuki went foot like toe to toe with Kenjaku, the main
Mhm.
antagonist of JJK.
Yeah.
She's gonna die.
Yeah. No, for
Let's
sure.
be real.
For sure.
Whether or not she died in the like, I guess the most ideal situation,
Yeah.
that's a different story.
That's true.
This was definitely a chapter that was like another thing that I noticed, and like you had a small moment of it,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna knock you for it 'cause like you at least asked clarification before you started fucking flipping out.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of speed readers in JJK.
Yeah. Yeah.
A
A lot.
A lot of speed readers.
Because they were like, yo, what the fuck's going on? I don't understand this chapter.
Bro, I was like, what do
Yeah.
you mean?
Yeah,
It was so
yeah,
straight.
yeah.
Other than like the Kenjaku like domain thing,
Yeah.
I had to fucking search it up right now just to
Yeah.
like understand what
Yeah,
the fuck
yeah.
he meant.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I'm still assuming that he means upper limits, that he can just
Yeah.
increase those.
Yeah.
But people didn't even like you forgot too that like there's a reversal of a technique.
Yeah. No, because I thought like again, because you read it multiple. That's why I asked you.
Yeah, I know.
I thought the reversal technique only applied to like healing yourself.
Mm.
Yeah. So because I couldn't remember another instance of it
Mhm.
happening, and so when you brought up the Gojo thing, it made more sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But
yeah,
then again, like that means every single person has this reversal
if they're skilled enough, I assume.
ability.
Yeah.
So I would like to see more of
What
that
the
moving
fuck
forward.
would be a reversal for a shadow?
Light?
So Megumi just out here fucking light shikigamis, bro.
Yeah. I know. That's actually kind of crazy if you
Yeah.
think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or like, but one thing we didn't even talk about.
Sure.
Do we think Yuji has gravity then? Because it was his mom's
Well,
technique.
the thing is, from what I understand, the six eyes can see if somebody has a technique.
Okay. Yeah.
And when Gojo looked at him,
Yeah.
he said, yo, you don't have a technique.
Yeah.
But what can happen is Sukuna's technique can be embedded. But
On Tim?
But
Yeah.
a lot of that is like assumption of assuming, is what Gojo saying like factual, or is he just spewing shit out of his ass just being Gojo?
Just being Gojo. Because the thing is, like, what if he was like, it was like a mentor moment,
Yeah.
and he was like, I want you to like realize your own technique on your own rather than me telling you what your technique is, right? Because I could definitely see that too.
Yeah, but like I felt it was in the fan book. It was somewhere. I was reading on like with the six eyes, like the amount of information that we have.
Yeah.
And I thought I remembered reading that six eyes can see techniques.
Yeah.
But I
yeah.
could be wrong
Okay.
because it's been
a
minute.
while. Yeah.
So
So do we think he has this gravity thing then? Because
I-
considering if it's because
I think
it would be like a blood clan related thing. Right?
sure, yeah. But potential, it's possible.
Yeah.
Assuming that like I'm wrong with my Gojo thing.
Well, it could because you have that plus you have X Factor Sukuna, right?
Yeah.
So it's how his technique and that technique change together, and his would be like
But
some sort
the
of
thing was is like Gojo would have been able to see that Yuji has a technique, right? Like
Yeah.
assuming that what I'm talking about is like factual.
but that's if Gojo wasn't just like what I was saying the mentor.
if he's
thing, right?
wrong.
No,
If-
I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm saying that he didn't tell Yuji.
Just so he could develop it on his own.
That's what I'm saying. Because that seems more of like a mentor aspect of something Gojo would do.
Okay.
Yeah. Because like think about it, like just outright telling him is like it's kind of it's easy. Whereas now
I feel like there's more to him. I
yeah.
feel like whoever this person that Kenjaku took over,
Yeah.
there was more to her other than her CT.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was like the parent. Maybe his dad has something to him.
That's true. That's
Right?
true.
But
yeah.
I personally think that Kenjaku was trying to create Sukuna. They'll think that the whole goal of Yuji was to create a Sukuna.
Yeah.
So I would feel like his body would be more similar to Sukuna,
Yeah. No, that
than
makes sense.
like even though he is like the son of this woman
Yeah.
and then Yuji's dad,
Mm-hmm.
I still think that his body would be sort of void of these
Of these two
like
techniques.
techniques.
Okay. Yeah.
And in the sense that like we did learn that like Yuji eating that finger wasn't just coincidence.
No. 100%. Yeah.
Like it was potentially planned.
Yeah.
So then for that to happen, and then this leans into Gojo's thing of that Sukuna's techniques will be
Imprinted.
embedded. Yeah.
Yeah. Onto Yuji. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that makes sense too. The only thing is like, have we ever seen two, like let's say the Gojo clan.
Yeah.
And the Fushiguro clan, like let's say they had a kid, right?
Sure.
How would that work? Like would the person get,
Whoever's technique is
or would
like
you just get both?
first. I think you'd get one.
You want to get both?
I don't think so.
Okay.
But we also don't know.
Yeah, we don't
But-
know, because it seems like they only stay within their clan,
Yeah.
right? So there's, I feel like
I think it would just be the one, like whichever one is like dominant.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
like I think it'd be like genetics, right?
Yeah,
Like,
genetics. Okay, yeah, you get one or the other.
yeah.
Yeah, but like there's also like heterochromia, right? Where you get like 2 different colored eyes, and that's like
True.
you know, yeah.
I don't know.
I would kind of love to see that, like a mutation, how that affects your curse technique. But I don't know if you even go into that.
I feel like it'd still just be the dominant one, whichever one.
No, but like a mutation of the
curse technique.
Yeah.
Like fucking what? Like if it was like a shadow technique, it
Yeah.
turns into fucking
something else.
okay.
Yeah. Like you know how like Eri from My Hero,
Yeah.
her quirk was nothing like her parents' quirk. It was a mutation.
Uh-huh.
Similar to that, how it's like a completely different thing than what was from before. Because mutations can happen, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it'd be like rare. It'd be like a one of one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, shit. Well, the fucking kids just lost.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I had another note. I put it somewhere else 'cause
Yeah.
I didn't want anybody to see this one.
Okay.
Let's see. I'll just quickly say it.
Yeah.
So, I'm assuming that the students are gonna get their W again. I think Gojo's gonna get unsealed.
Okay. Yeah.
2, there's still a plot line with Megumi's sister.
There is. Yeah. That's right.
I have 3 possibilities on what can happen with his sister.
Okay.
One's like the simplest one. They save her. She's
Yeah.
a damsel in distress. They
Yeah.
save her. Call it a day.
Yeah.
2, she is the game master. She's
Damn.
working with Kenjaku.
Damn.
3, she's just ends up becoming a fucking badass
Yeah.
and just helps the kids as well.
I'm down for that.
That was my 3 possibilities.
The third one is the one I'm most down for,
Yeah.
because we just lost a female, like a badass female character.
Yeah.
Give us another one.
Yeah.
know? But the game master thing, like what would her like motives be, and like why, and like when?
That's the thing.
That's like there's so many different
Yeah.
questions to that, right? Yeah.
But
like
because
she's
her
actually
she's just like floating, right? Like her
Yeah.
storyline is just floating. Like
Yeah.
nothing's happened with it since
Yeah.
like Megumi asked Yuji for help, right?
Right.
So
But again, like now moving forward, Kenjaku can take anyone's body, and there's
Yeah.
no stress.
yeah.
So what if he was priming his sister's body,
Shit, I don't know. Yeah.
right? As like,
But, like,
as the
why?
next vessel. Maybe she has
'Cause-
some technique he wants, right? At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to, right?
Yeah.
If you have a technique he wants, he
But
takes your
Ghetto's
body.
body's like special grade is perfect.
But
Like,
he already has his technique, so he's okay.
can he take? Is Uzumaki like a technique, or is that just like a extension?
I think it's a technique.
Okay.
Because like again, it's because the whole like because Yuji's mom, right?
Yeah.
He was able to use her technique.
Yeah.
So that means every single body he's ever had, he has all those.
Yeah. Shit. But like I feel like.
Like it's just a cache.
But in terms of
techniques.
like the body thing,
Yeah.
Ghetto's body was already trained,
Yeah. No, that's true.
right?
Yeah, like it like it's primed for him.
Exactly.
Like in terms of
Like, you could
combat ability.
You could probably also just like a major assumption, but you
Yeah.
could probably also assume that like that move that he made by making his body a domain
Mm-hmm.
probably wouldn't have been able to be done in any other body.
Oh, because of how well the body is.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. But like moving forward, that kind of, because he like experimented with that, right? If other
Yeah.
people do the same thing, we could see some crazy feats.
For sure.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I mean, loaded chapter.
It was. Yeah.
Split the fandom. But I mean, like, I'm okay. I'm in like the middle.
Yeah. I at first when we had started the discussion,
Yeah.
I was on one side. I was like, nah,
Yeah.
like, asp.
See, this is why I wanted Jagad here too.
Yeah.
I wanted 3 different perspectives, right? I wanted to see
Yeah.
what he would think too.
would
But
think,
I'll talk to him like
Yeah.
after.
Yeah. No worries.
But yeah, that's all that we have today.
Yep.
Long podcast.
Yeah.
But there was a lot
There's
to
a
talk
lot to
about.
cover. Yeah.
Next week is the weekly Shonen Jump break.
Yeah.
I don't think that there'll be any other chapters outside of the weekly that
Yeah.
will drop.
Mm-hmm.
So next week we'll stay tuned for a filler episode. I
Yeah.
think we're gonna discuss more on movies.
Movies, I think.
And
yeah.
we're also probably gonna record our year end movie reviews for
Movie review. Yeah.
every movies that have come out in 2022.
Yep.
And yeah, thank you guys. Well, first off, happy holidays to everybody.
Yeah. Merry, or whatever holidays you.
I know.
Stay merry.
Stay merry and yeah, like happy New Year's, everything. Go down there, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notifications,
Yeah.
and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Peace.